10 minutes before the meeting. Dude, every Sunday, that's the last minute. Yo, what's good, Rico? What's good, Ariel? What's good, Rika? Holy shit, man. How y'all doing? What's good, Zader? Good afternoon, man. Good afternoon. Bro, it shows a long-ass weekend for me, man. Yesterday, I watched Spider-Man. Dude, that movie was pretty good. I played pickleball for 4 hours. And then the night before, I was playing fucking Fortnite with Remy and the Cluey boys. What a fucking weekend, man. That movie is so good. Yeah, that movie was pretty good, man. You know what makes it good? Is because they made Spider-Man broke. Do we want to see a movie about a broke-ass Spider-Man that has no bitches, nothing? You know? That's what I want to see. So I was happy to see some of that. I wish he cried more. You know when he saw MJ kiss the other guy, I wish he actually cried. Like, dude, a real guy, like in real life, as a guy, you would be crying, right? Like if you saw that shit, you're webbing your way back home. like that's why I was expecting it to happen, but like, he didn't even really cry. Music's kind of loud. Thank you, Viv. Let me VIP you, Viv. Viv here is my, well, let me just mod you. Is my editor, my main editor. Got cucked, yeah. My boy Peter's sitting in the cuck chair. Oh shit, are we spoiling it? Did everyone watch the new Spider-Man? Yeah, I found some new. I hope this is copyright free. I don't know, but I found this on YouTube. I feel kind of bloated, bro. Am I bloated? I feel kind of bloated. Dude, every Sunday when I wake up, I'm just like, I feel like those bears coming out of hibernation. Hold on, let me fix this music volume. Chat, we have a meeting in 7 minutes. We have our group session. It'll only be 1 hour, and then we're gonna be back. I kind of want to explore building out our content automation system a little bit before we head off tonight. But we have our meeting first, chat. I don't know if some of y'all saw the new video on the memory setup. It's doing pretty well, and I'm gonna make sure my community members have some of that set up today, and see if they have any new things they need unblocking for. Test music, test. 4 hours. Yeah, I played 4 hours of freaking pickleball yesterday, so I'm like so dead. Good start of music. Yeah, hell yeah. It's been like 4 days. We can spoil. Spider-Man dies. Okay. What's good, Benson? What's good, Vin? What's good, Azzy? Eat a banana. Shit, I'm too lazy to eat a banana, man. Yo, I took your advice on using OpenClaw. I'm still setting it up using a local model from Olama. Yeah, if you're gonna set up OpenClaw, don't use Olama. Olama is not good enough to use OpenClaw with. It's just not gonna work. You should, if you're gonna set up OpenClaw or Hermes, you definitely should just have the Codex plan. What's the school community? That's what the school community for. I have a new URL for the community. How do we change stream elements link? Like the old link is still gonna work, but the new link I have just looks better. Like if you see here, oh fuck, my screen is hiding it. But basically, let me just put it in the chat. 5 minutes before the meeting, chat, but let me get this set up. I haven't watched the Odyssey yet. I'm excited to go watch that. But I'm going to LA Thursday, chat. I will be in LA Thursday, and I'll be working with Nang. I'll be at Nang's place Thursday for like 10 whole days. Oh, chat, say hi. I'm gonna put you all on my Instagram. Whoops. Live client meetings and Vibecoding. Link twitch.tv/Friday. Dude, chat. Allegra is going to the freaking BTS concert tonight, man. Should we play some League tonight? Let me see what chat I miss. Go to their dashboard. Shit, you can't change it directly from the chat. Oh wow, Streamable tells you when the ad break is hitting now. Interesting. W Streamable. Is it better because you hit the member goal or something? Oh no, I just bought. You have to like, it's like $90 a month on school. If you pay $90 a month, you can get the custom URL. Have you ever played tennis? Yes. I prefer tennis, but it's just way easier to play pickleball, man. Like, it's nobody else knows how to play tennis. Did you see Leopold got fully liquidated? Yes, I did see that. Yeah, man, that's what happens when you gamble with the puts and shit, right? But I think his thesis is still good. He just, he was like highly over leveraged. So, if you're just buying these stocks on long, like, you're chilling. I bought some Nvidia last week because of the drop. I think part of the drop is caused by him, right? Caused by the Leopold guy. Where to find this memory setup video? Yes, that's a good question actually. Mods, please help him out. Let me see. No, that's the wrong channel. I have too many channels now. I need a command for this, but it's this video. Okay, this video. Okay, chat. The meeting is in literally 2 minutes, so let me just prepare this real quick. Meeting time. We can chat more after the meeting. It's gonna be like an hour. I'm trying to wake up. Wake up. Spider-Man movie was good, man. I recommend it. Meeting time. See y'all in here. All right. Chat, y'all like the new layout I have here? Like, I got some background, it gives you more space for the actual the screen. It's less hidden, so I did that. But let me put the camera on the other side. Let's try it like this. I don't know if this is better. And let me flip this. Oh shit, I gotta get in the meeting. What the fuck? I can't flip this camera. Oh. Alright, fuck it. Let's go back here. And I'll put this here. Alright. There we go, boys. It looks chopped. It looks more optimized, polished. Okay. Yeah, you onboard with the Codex subscription. Meeting time, boys. Feel free to ask questions during the meeting. I will be looking at the chat, although I can't really respond for the next hour. I will be looking, and yeah, here we go. By the way, YouTube chat is shit. Moz, can you help me take a look at YouTube chat if possible? I can't. It's not loading for me. Like, look at this. It's not loading for me. It's a monkey. I'll have to fix that in a bit, but I'm gonna go into this first. Yeah, you can't use the free version of it, I think. All right, hold on. All right, group meeting August 2nd. Let's see who we got. We got Adam. Should we wait for a little bit more people here? Let me join now. You can't join unless you're part of my community. This is for the members here, man. But you can ask questions in the chat. What's good? Yes. Okay, we got some more people here. Yo, what's up, boys?
Yo, hello.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Chilling, man, bro. It's like 3 a.m.
Oh shit! Wait, where are you at, Ignatius?
Singapore, man.
Oh right, Singapore. Man, I love
Same
Singapore.
here, actually. Hi.
I was there 2 years ago, and I went to
Oh.
what was the top of the building called already? You guys know that the boat?
Like the boat, yeah,
Yes,
Marina
yes.
Bay Sands.
Yes. That was a good time. I really liked it.
2 years ago, damn.
Okay, hold on. Let's wait. Get some more people in here, and then one second. Let me get my earphones.
Yeah.
Yo. Who is Aaron Boy? Yo, Aaron Boy. What's her name? Are you part of my community, man? All right, I guess he can stay if he's not talking. Ignatius, this is our first meeting, right?
Yeah, this is the first one.
Cool. Hey, thank you and Adam both for coming on. It's 3 a.m. for y'all. So before anyone else comes, I would love to. We can just get started. Do you guys have any? Well, I guess let's do the intro first for Ignatius.
Sure.
Yeah, and go ahead.
So my name. Oh shit. So my name is Sandro. Actually, you can call me by Sandro. I'm in the
Okay.
community since a couple days ago. I'm in finance and investments, and I have been working on my memory setup. Yeah,
Okay.
I also set up Hermes and tried Codex.
Okay. Let me take some notes. Sandro. So you said you're in finance investments, and you set up Hermes. And
Yes, I set up Hermes with Codex, and I set up the memory setup as well.
Oh, very nice. How is it? Did you have any difficulties during the setup, or?
The main issue I ran into was the one I told you in the community earlier today. I think it was basically the core being.
Oh yes, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, the wiki being outside the child folders.
Yeah. I think I saw your latest reply. I didn't get to reply to it yet, but you said
Yeah.
you got it working with by just adding the wiki folder, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But is there another issue on top of that?
I mean, I think that works by just adding the wiki folder, but I don't know if it's gonna like cause other problems? Question
Okay.
mark. So I think the move might be just to move to Codex or Cloud Code actually.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I would recommend. Like Claude, like Cowork. Okay, Claude Cowork. Like the difference between Claude Cowork and Claude Code is essentially Claude Cowork creates the folder for you beforehand. You know how in
Right.
like the sort of video I make, like I explain, okay, this is my workspace. It's like a folder, right? Like you have to
Yeah.
like create that folder. But Cloud
Yeah.
Cowork essentially creates like some yeah, like not necessarily temporary, but it creates a folder in some path that is like predetermined by Claude, and
Mm.
then within that project of Cloud Cowork, all the stuff happens in there. It's like a sandbox, right?
I
So it's
see.
like also quote unquote safe because it can't reach outside of that sandbox. So you know only the things inside of that folder will be touched upon. So that is like there's advantage to this because it's like, oh, everything is contained inside this folder, but it also restricts you a lot. Like if you have
Okay.
cross project stuff, if you want to reach to the outer folder, like all these different random stuff that you might have to do, it's just going to be restricted if you keep using Cloud Cowork. Um, so my recommendation would just be like, hey, you should just try to learn Cloud Code or Codex to begin with,
Mm.
and then as you like, because you'll get comfortable with this like within like a week. Like it's not really that
Right.
much more difficult. So it's like you might as well just use this instead. And then you just understand that you have to deal with folders, right? You have to like create your own folder to begin to start to open Cloud Code in, and then just be mindful of like the existence of these folders and stuff, which is good. Like for you to understand how these folders and memory files interact with each other. This is what's going to improve your understanding of like how
Yeah.
everything works together, right? So I think it's definitely good. I would recommend you to just use Cloud Code or Codex.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah.
I have been
Um,
trying out Codex for Hermes and actually is quite good.
nice, nice, very good.
How would the switch
Yeah.
be though from Codex to like say Cloud Code? Can I use like the same existing folders that I already have? Or probably yeah, right?
Um, I think so. Well, definitely yes, but you like how easy it like it's probably pretty straightforward, but you have to like do it manually. Like you might have to tell like if I were you, I would probably do like I want to switch this current project to Cloud Code like within Cowork, and you just ask like how can I do that? And it's probably like literally a direct path to like what that project is in your Cowork, and you just have to either open that direct path within Claude Code, or just copy everything from that path, or tell Claude directly to copy everything from that path to a new folder that's like somewhere else on your computer
I
that's like
see.
outside of Cowork. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So just like kind of duplicate it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Duplicate it, and then you
Okay.
can probably delete the Cowork stuff after.
I see.
But yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Um, cool, 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 cool. Very good. And have you tried like using like the wiki stuff? Like, do you have it connected with like current projects you're doing and like other people you work with?
Currently I work alone, so I
Okay,
do
that's
have
fine.
it
Yeah.
connected to like what I'm doing, but I don't know. I haven't seen the impact, if you know what I mean, because I've only set it up for a few days now, I think, and so like
Yeah.
I have stuff updated into the wiki, but I don't know how it's like. I still haven't felt the impact, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Um, like you the child projects definitely, I remember you asking this, definitely have it also connected uh, to the wiki. Like in the child projects agents.md, it needs a
Mhm.
line to connect it. I don't remember if your latest reply was like saying that there was something wrong with that part. um
Mm.
yeah, I remember you mentioned that. Was there? Yeah.
Yeah, no, there isn't. I think my agents.md is connected to the main wiki.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, but then I just ran into the problem that without connecting the main wiki folder. I couldn't. The child folder couldn't look at the wiki folder because it's like outside in
Okay,
co-work.
okay, got you. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, sounds good. Then, I guess our plan here is probably just try switch to Cloud Code or Codex, and then that should
Yeah,
be fixed. Okay.
probably. Yep, that probably
Cool.
would be the best play.
Yep. Sounds good. All right.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Ritam, no problem. Ritam and Dhruv, welcome in. Ritam, do you have a different name inside school, inside the community?
Yo, I'm not really a member, but like I'm just I can
How
be
did you
weird.
get in here? Oh, you're from the
Yeah,
chat. No, no.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Ritam, you gotta get out of here, man. If you're not in the community, you can't join this.
All right, my fault, my fault. I'll
You're
leave.
good, bro. You can watch from the stream. This guy trying to sneak himself in. Um, okay, cool.
Hey,
Yeah. A Aaron Boy, I assume you
yeah,
are
yeah.
true.
I just joined yesterday. I'm in
Yes,
basically school community too.
got you.
And the community I'm under Toyin,
Toyin,
Toy,
yes.
and yeah, that's me. And yeah, I'm just on a walk right now because I'm
Okay.
trying to
You're
I'm
on an
trying
errand.
to get a little workout in. But
Cool.
yeah,
Yeah, I love an
yeah.
introduction from you.
Oh, well, I'm based in California, and I work part-time as a host at a restaurant. But for the longest time, I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but a lot happens in life, and I had to, learn a lot along the way.
hmm
But uh, I think I got this year. So
Okay.
I think you got to join communities, invest in yourself, and if you want to fast track your success, you have to learn from the people who are ahead of you.
hmm
So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I like the mindset. So, what are you currently working on?
Oh, prior to getting burned out and getting back in the swing of things, I was working on setting up um, permits and OpenClaw agents, which I set up like 4 times on my many devices.
Yeah.
But I just kind of got rid of them all because I think it's better to just focus on one and get it really good.
Yes.
Uh, and besides that, I was thinking about I was going through the business schemes and racing through school for like things, and I was gonna work on a cloud chatbot for restaurants.
Okay.
But I'm like walking around now. I could just walk into a restaurant and be like, "Hey, would you be interested in this?" Show them a demo. Maybe they give a yes, and then I build the thing because you have to sell first before you build,
Okay.
or you don't have to, but it's better. Um, and if I'm gonna shoot a question, if you were starting out fresh, what would you be building? What are some ideas you got, or some things that are working in the space?
Yeah, for sure. If I was starting out over, so like but I would have the skills I have now, right? But just like I would have to pick something to work on. Is that your question?
Yeah.
Okay. I think if that was the case, I would do something like pretty much what I'm doing now. I would do AI automations for businesses, and the way I would probably start about it if I had no portfolio is, um, well, I'm also interested in content, so I would be making content, and then by making the content, I would create like the system to try to automate my content. So anything regarding posting, uploading a video, coming up with ideas to generate content, or editing content, or generating thumbnails, generating titles, and just stuff to do with content. And then through this, I would gather like a portfolio, or it can also be like making websites. And I think the easiest path right now is I would also try to like find just local businesses through Google Maps. Like you just have your agent find like local businesses, evaluate what website they have or they don't have, and then you can like automate the email to send to them. So all of this would also be projects that you would have on your own portfolio while you're doing this. and I think it should be pretty straightforward to get clients that way because a
For
lot of
your
these,
GitHub
yeah.
portfolio, or like just anything
No,
for
so
your like
for a
LinkedIn?
portfolio to to sell, like essentially when you're selling to these people, like they want to see proof of your past work, right? And also when you advertise yourself. So like when you make content, it's like you literally just make content about what you're building, right? So for example, I would make content about I'm building a content automation system to make clips out of my live streams, and that can generate me clients directly, right? You just need
Oh yeah, right,
a website where people can book meetings with you. So you just have you
right.
make content so you can get inbound, and then you can do outbound by going to these existing businesses, and that's either door to door like you're doing, or you can just automate some like agentic behavior to scrape restaurants or other businesses on Google Maps. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make a lot of
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, so I think like if you're trying to like a restaurant niche is I think that's a good way to start because a lot of people they just they just want to do like any business. Restaurants are a specific niche. Let me admit this person in, and yeah, I think for you, I would actually try to automate that process and just use the Google Maps method. Like in your local area, literally just like scrape Google Maps and find all these restaurants. Make your agent find all these restaurants, and then make your agent evaluate if these restaurants need a website, right? So that's either like they don't have one or they have one that's shitty, right? And this is an agentic workflow that you will have to build, you will have to work on and like improve over time. And by building this is going to be a solid project in your portfolio because it's essentially an outreach agent, and that's something every single business needs. So that's whether if you're going to get a job or you're going to build your own business, that is going to be a worthwhile project for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that's great. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
So yeah, no worries. It's just yeah, I think it's like easy to get lost. Like you said to me previously, like you set up Hermes and OpenClaw multiple times. I think like something I like to do in this community is I want to emphasize on priorities. Like it's literally all about priorities. You have to hyper prioritize what you're doing because there's too much noise, right? There's all these AI news about this model, this harness, and whatnot. It's actually not relevant. Like most of this stuff is not relevant. So even in my own content, I don't really post about AI news that much. Like a lot of these AI creators, they every single AI news they just post about that, right? And that gets a lot of people, but to me that's just pure, that's like 99% noise. I only cover the most important things. Like if there's a new model drop that you should be using that like I switch to it, then yes, like that's worth covering. But if there's some random tool here and there that's dropping, that is a distraction, right? Setting up OpenClaw and Hermes on multiple devices is a distraction. You have to focus on exactly what's going to bring you that like impact, like the first impact, maybe the first client or your first project that you can showcase to people, right? Try to think about what that first like signal is and eliminate the distractions that might derive you from it. Yeah. Cool. Hey Gab.
Yeah, it was good.
Yo.
It was good.
Cool. Drew, can we get a intro from you since it's your first time here as well?
Yeah, sure. Wait, can you hear me all good?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Drew. I'm just a uni student here in Australia. So I'm kind of like, mainly for this call, I kind of just was gonna ask more questions related to like getting a job.
Okay.
As like and like sort of succeeding as like in this world of like tech.
Yep.
So yeah, like I'm just the first year. I recently switched to comp sci from commerce, which is like kind of like business. And yeah, it's the main thing.
Okay. I remember your post in the community. I think you're the person who asked about how to differentiate yourself in this current market. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
I just read it now.
That's a great question. I think I will repeat some of what I replied to you and add on to it. Essentially, like nowadays, for those who haven't seen the reply, is essentially I think the best way to differentiate yourself is through agency. Like you have to show that you're able to enact action without being prompted to, right? Because otherwise, it's like, why would I hire you if I have to tell you what to do all the time? Because then I can just tell AI what to do, right? I can just prompt the AI. So you want to make the people you're working with feel like they don't need to prompt you, right? You have the agency to go enact, like you have all the power of AI now to go build stuff, to outreach to people, right? So you should have this. So the only thing missing is your own agency to take initiative and do all these things. And then the second part of that is like your taste and expertise, right? So after you do all these things, like, is this good enough? Like, is this project I built, like, is this quality good enough? Does this look good? Is the user experience for the people, like, does this pass the bar where I can put this into the public, have people use it, and then they're happy about it, right? So that's like essentially these two parts. It's the agency to enact action, and the second is to have the expertise and taste level and standards to understand if your result is good enough, right? So these are the two core things you want to focus on. Like everything else is downstream from this, right? And so for you, if you just switch to computer science and you're looking to either get a job or build your own projects, it's actually the same path, I would say. Okay, if you want to optimize for getting a job, it's honestly the same path as optimizing to getting money for yourself, like making a business, right? Because if you can prove that you can make a project or make a service that generates income, you are very valuable to every employer. Okay, like I would, like if I'm looking at two people I'm hiring and on their resume, one guy has a project that is literally generating revenue, that is way higher. I will put that guy way higher than the other guys, right? The second level might be they made a project that obviously solved like a problem in the world, maybe just for themselves, right? But at least that tells me, okay, this person actually is able to recognize like problems and solve the problems instead of just making like random projects, right? And the last level is some guy who just makes random projects that doesn't like necessarily solve anything, right? That's like, okay, so this guy actually knows some technical stuff, but it doesn't seem like they have enough intuition on the like agency side to know what to work on, right? Because it's very easy. There's so many things you can work on, so many opportunities, but how do you decide what to pick, right? So that ability, like, oh, like I should work on this over these things, that is like a very good skill, like a more rare skill that most people don't have. So what I would say to you is like, try to go up these levels. First, have a project, like have something. And ideally, it's AI related, okay? Building some type of agents or even setting up your memory workspace. Like for example, in the latest video I had about setting up your memory workspace, like the reason why I emphasize that so much is because it's literally the best thing you can do no matter who you are, right? You're a business owner, a founder, an employee, a student. It's the best thing you can have. As a student, why that's the best thing is maybe it's not as useful for you to like, oh, you have to manage your employees, your different projects. You don't have all that stuff, right? But you're learning. Like you will understand the foundation of how agents work long-term is through memory, through long-term memory. How is long-term memory stored? It's through these files. How do your agents go find these files, right? Then it's through your agents.md or cloud.md, right? So you have your short-term memory, your long-term memory. And then what if there's like too much memory over the long term? Well, then maybe you need a separate cron job that every week comes into your wiki and like cleans stuff up, right? Maybe there's stale memory you have to like delete, right? So there's like multiple layers of understanding, and like just start with that, right? Just start with that. Set up your memory workspace. And if I was the interviewer, right, I'm like, okay, what have you worked on? And you tell me you set up your agentic memory workspace. I'm like, oh, okay, so this guy knows something. And then I'm probably going to grill you like, okay, how did you set it up? Like, why did you set it up this way? What's the advantage? What's the pros and cons? Then you have to be able to discuss that, right? So that's like understanding. That's the first level, is being able to understand all this stuff. If you're a first year CS and you're able to like explain this stuff to me, that's pretty good already. Like a company would hire you. I think just, based off that, your internship, you would get hired, right? If you want to go above and beyond, then you have an actual project that is solving a like a core need for either yourself or someone else as a product. And then the level beyond that is you try to monetize it. Like how can you, because that's a signal of your actual value, right? If your product is that valuable, it should generate you money, right? Because people is like, oh, this is going to help me in my life, so I want to pay you for it. That's a signal, right? So I would try to go up these levels that you can have. It's like understanding and then actual implementation and then actual generating revenue. Does that make sense, Drew?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. So my recommendation for your immediate next step would be to set up the memory workspace and to really understand like what's happening, like how, like why is it that way, and be able to like explain that, to someone else, like as in like if you were in an interview. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. All right, yo, Adam, is everything going well, Adam?
Yeah, it's going well, I guess.
Okay, can you give me a little recap of what we were working on last time?
Okay, yeah. So basically, I wasn't able to join the meeting like last week because I attended the wedding, and I was
Oh,
basically
that's all good. Actually, I remember you were also looking for either a job, right? Or
yeah. So I was
Okay.
looking for a job, and I already had like these projects set up already,
yeah.
and then I also worked on my LinkedIn. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. The LinkedIn. Yes. Wait. Let me see the LinkedIn. Let's see it. Send that in the chat. Show it to the class.
Okay. But yeah, basically, I have my LinkedIn set up already,
Okay.
and yeah, I also implemented what you suggested, like just revamp the design of my projects to a much more cleaner space. And then for like my knowledge base, like my vector database, I also did what you like. I also had like a similar setup as yours as well, where you had like an index
Mhm.
and all that.
Okay.
And then like just recently, you had like a memory setup thing on your on like a folder setup.
Yep.
So I just set that up like just earlier, but then I had like the wiki be connected or like be synced to my vector database.
Oh,
So
you,
it
you
won't
set
like
up the
have
vector.
conflict.
Okay, you set up the vector database as well.
Yeah, because
Okay.
because I already have like the vector database ahead. So
Oh, I see. Okay.
what I just did for the memory setup, I think it would be a good idea to have like this as like my folder setup, and then my vector database is like based on it's on SQL, so it just like
Gotcha.
syncs after every session of my like Cloud Code.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
We can dive deeper into that. I see on your LinkedIn recently hired by Clio. So this is someone
Yeah,
else in
so-
our community.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so
god!
basically,
dude.
so-
I love this. I love it.
Yeah, so basically like yeah, like basically Evan from the
Yeah.
community like reached out to me, and yeah, I just took the opportunity.
This is amazing. Let me just recap what happened to everyone. So basically, we had a call like last week, I think. Evan, who's another member in our community, he's a founder of a voice agent company for car dealerships. And then Adam, in the same meeting, was looking for a job. Not even 2 weeks later, Evan actually hired Adam. So you found a job through the community. I actually love this. This is amazing to me. I think Evan is great as well. So I'm very happy for both of you. So have you already started working?
Yeah, I have like
Okay,
I started
wow.
this week, like this Monday. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, man. That's a fast mover, Evan. Okay, very good. So, yeah. Okay, let me look at your LinkedIn real quick because last time I remember I think you didn't have much set up. It looks a lot cleaner now, and your about is like I build systems, AI, full stack, embed, and all this stuff. Yeah, this is great. I mean, I guess it's like this doesn't even matter as much anymore because you already found the job. But yeah, your profile looks good and focused on like AI systems and stuff like that. So yeah, that's good. So what are you doing at Clio now?
Oh yeah, I'm basically just like adding features and also fixing some stuff for them.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
what's really interesting is like just exploring the voice agents and like harnesses and like yeah,
Yes.
just basically learning everything,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
which is
Yes.
a really good experience for me.
Amazing. I'm very happy for you, man. Okay, that's good. So you have no blocker now, then, right? Like things are good.
Yeah, things are good. For me, I think my goal right now in terms of like my personal life is,
Hmm.
yeah, just build more agency. I don't want to be complacent. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
keep on
Yeah.
learning and progressing. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. You just started, so take your time. But I imagine you're gonna encounter more difficulties as you work this job as well. Yeah, especially dealing with like voice agents, like how they run their business and all of that. Like, very good to learn. So yeah, just keep on going, man. Good stuff. Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
Join the
Um,
school community to get a job.
there you go. There you have it, Adam. Hey, clip that chat. Okay. Cool. Next up, Gab. Do you have any updates for us?
Yeah. As I like posted the other day, yeah, I got the website going as that was one of the main actionable steps that you gave me last time
Hell yeah.
for a call.
Can we see it?
So, yeah, for sure.
Let's do it.
It looks so like generic right now. I'm not
Don't
gonna
worry,
lie,
don't worry.
but
Listen, it's a
it's all
process. It's
it's
always a
process.
process. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like
Oh
very
yes, I
generic with
remember.
like,
You posted this. Okay.
oh yeah. Oh, do you
Oh, you're
want to
sharing.
show it
I'll
or?
let you. I'll let you share screen. Yes.
Okay, cool. And it's just like, yeah. Obviously builds that I've done before, how it
Yeah, I
works and
had I had
everything.
some comments on this. I think the website is obviously it's good, but I think it's a bit there's too much. Like there's too much going on.
I
No one's
see.
gonna read like all of this. If you scroll down a bit, yeah, what you've built is great. It gives you good credential. Um, but like, what's the section right after this? What I
It's
built
essentially
agents.
essentially like very similar, I'd say.
Yeah. So, okay. Keep going down. Let me see.
There's nothing really about like if you look at your one, there's nothing really about nothing personal here. There's nothing that like shows like
Yeah,
me as a
that's okay.
person,
I don't
you
think
know?
you should model it off like mine because like I didn't spend that much time optimizing mine. Like mine is not optimized. It's just to like get the calendar out. But I would just say like it's like slightly complicated. Like you have two like if you would remove two sections from this, which one would you remove?
Um, Probably what I build and probably one of these two.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would probably remove everything you just said here. Like the what you're left with, how it works, what I build. Because like your projects already show kind of what you build, and um, yeah, and then like the three sections below, I feel like that could just be one section. Like that could just be like a paragraph, just describing um, what you provide. Like we get on a call. Like essentially the idea should just be we get on a call, you show me your workflow, and I tell you exactly what are the problems and what are the solutions. And I give you this as a beautiful report generated for you right after our meeting. So the only risk you have is 30 minutes of your time, and you get to have the solutions that you can implement yourself, hire someone else for it, or pay me for it. Right? Like that information should not require three sections. I would say like
Yeah.
it's just one like paragraph. And like go if you go all the way up. Yeah, let me see
Yeah.
this. I bet this isn't a stop. You're some leaking time. Work. Eating a week, bill at some Okay, so this part I didn't understand. Built by someone who spent 8 months on the phones. What does that mean?
I guess I was trying to leverage like the sales experience with this.
Okay.
Like I said, didn't really
Yeah,
make
you should
sense. So,
definitely leverage the sales experience, but I don't see what that means. Like
yeah.
spend 8 months like that's like this guy spent 8 months using phones like that. I don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I think this is the actual most important part. So instead of trying to figure out like what other sections you can add, just remove sections and spend all your time optimizing your main offer. Okay, so this page
Okay.
is your main offer. Like this is what people will see. Like there's no guarantee they're gonna scroll down and read anything else.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this part, like if you're gonna spend 90% of your time on this part, on this section, okay, so before you get this part perfect, don't even try to like do too much on the other stuff. Is what I would recommend, because like right off
Okay.
the bat here, I think there's a lot of things you can do here. Like even like show me what's leaking time. Like I think show me what's leaking time is not exactly the wording I would use.
Mm.
Show me what's leaking time. What happens if you click that button?
I think it just goes to the calendar. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Then I think I would just say book a meeting with me or something like that. Like something more direct. And
Okay.
the actual offer is that text like in the middle, right? The text in the middle. Um,
Okay.
so it should be like it should be exactly conveying the idea I just told you. It's like, you know, this is your offer. It's like we get on a call, show me your workflow for 30 minutes. I tell you exactly what the problems are, what are the solutions, and give you a report for it. You choose whether or not to continue with me or solve it yourself or with someone else. So it's like they need to understand that it's a zero risk and only upside. Because me, when I read this right now, it's like it's not really telling me that. It just tells me,
Mm.
okay, Auckland based. So it's like, okay, local to me, that's pretty cool. But then it's like workflows,
Mm.
dashboards, agents. Imagine I'm at like a restaurant. I don't know what the hell like workflows and agents
Yeah.
are. Replace manual work eating. Okay, replace manual work eating your week is fine. Built, and then the last sentence I definitely don't like.
I see.
So yeah, I would try to optimize this offer here. Um,
Okay.
yeah, and like have literally have that sentence in there where it's like, like the worst that can happen, like um at most you lose like it's like no risk, like something that conveys no risk. At most you lose 30 minutes and you get a
Mm.
report on how to better your business, right? So it's
I
like
see.
I want to see that like no risk wording. Like put, you can put whatever I said here in fucking Claude and just tell it like massage
Yeah.
that shit
Yeah.
into an offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay. Cool. 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 And something I also want to ask you about is the people that I essentially got on calls with,
Yep.
because I think it is very, I guess, almost like technical, because I haven't really done them before.
Okay.
One of them is like they're starting up their, like, I guess, their own community, right?
Okay.
Their own like high ticket coaching offer.
Yeah.
So they want like to systemize pretty much everything with that, because they don't like know anything, right?
Okay.
So I guess I want to get like ideas from you in terms of your own community and what you've seen from other
Yeah.
coaching
Yeah.
offers slash
So what platform are they using?
they're using Discord.
Okay, that's perfect. Um, so they want automation for their coaching business on Discord, and
Yeah.
do like what is their offer? Is like they have like calls and courses and like how many members do you know?
I believe there's only two at the moment.
Okay, and like, what's the
Um,
service they like provide to them? Like
they're
what
doing like content coaching,
content
essentially,
coaching? Okay,
like personal branding. Yeah.
I see. Um, So the automation for this, like the easiest part is one is you have to create a Discord bot, and then you connect the Discord bot to either OpenClaw or Hermes, and then you can fetch all the chat history from Discord, and then you can create client personas from this. Right. So this is like I guess
Okay.
the easiest way to get value first. But you know, they only have 2 clients, so a lot like
Yeah.
when you only have 2 clients, you can do everything manually. You know, but this is
Mm.
like, yeah. So like if they're asking for it, you know, it's good. Essentially, like, yeah, they have to connect a Discord bot to OpenClaw Hermes and allow the bot to be in certain channels in the Discord. So maybe you can have a specific channel for Q&A, or you can just put the bot in the general channel, and then you can specify who can tag the bot. So at the beginning, it should probably be only him, and then you tell the bot to like read the existing chat. Like maybe every day is a cron job to read the last 24 hours of chat history, and if there's any updates on the persona, put that in their wiki. So they would first have to set up the wiki beforehand as well. So you see, there's this kind of pieces to this. So
Yeah.
you know, honestly, I would tell them to set up the memory workspace first, because
Okay.
everything is downstream from that. You see how like that is the most
Yeah.
important piece.
Yeah.
But regardless, like they can set up you know, the Discord bot, but yeah, it's like I have to know like more of like what their services they're offering, because the automations essentially is supposed to help the services he's offering. Like
Okay.
for example, for me, I like this. What I just told you is exactly what I have, but school actually doesn't allow to have a bot. Like it just, the software kind of sucks. Like, but so I have to like scrape the actual like browser. I have to do browser automation, and then I would scrape like every couple days and update my persona in my wiki, right? So then my agent knows what's going on. And then another part I would use it for is summaries of meetings. Actually, this one is probably the easiest immediate value. Is like after this meeting we have, my agent will automatically look at the summary and post that in the community, right? So then you don't have to like go find the recording, go find the Google document, and then like post that yourself. That honestly is probably the first automation I would recommend. And you don't even need a wiki for that. You don't need anything to be set up. You just need to have the you don't even need the, well, actually no, you do need the Discord bot. So essentially the integrations here is do you know if he uses Google Meets or Zoom or what's
Yeah, Google Meets.
okay, Google Meets. So if he uses Google Meets, then it should, if he uses start recording, it will come with a Google Doc and the Google recording, right? Right after
Yeah.
the meeting, it's like automatic. So the integration he needs is either OpenClaw or whatever agent he has. He has to be connected to Google Calendar, Google Drive, and Discord. So just 3 integrations. And the cron job essentially looks at every time you finish a meeting. So maybe his meeting is every 4 p.m. After 4 p.m., wait like 30 minutes so the video finishes processing. Go look into my calendar to see if it's ready. Sees that it's ready, it will know where it is in the Google Drive because it's like noted in the calendar, like meeting notes. And then get the recording and the Google document that automatically generated by Google Meet, and summarize that again into a post in Discord and tag the relevant people from the thing. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to try setting that up on your own side, you can. So you can just like practice so you understand how that whole thing works. I think this is a very, very worthy exercise.
Okay.
And yeah, so the first step to this would be to, so do you have any agent, like do you have Hermes or OpenClaw?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I have not set this up because of this.
That's okay. You actually, let me think about this. I think you can just use Claude directly. So do you use Claude or Codex?
I do use Claude Code. Claude Code is the main thing that I use.
Okay.
I use VS Code on, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this is what you do. You ask Claude, how do I set up a Discord bot? Okay, so then essentially the way it looks is like within Discord, I can share my screen right now. You have something called discordapp.com/app. And sorry, one sec. Let me share my screen. Discord. Oh fuck. Discord bot apps. No, that's wrong. Discord app directory. Discord bot OAuth. Let's see if we can find it here. Discord developer portal. There we go. Okay, so this this is what you need, where you need to go, and you need to create a new application, and then you just create the application, and then within it there's going to be, so this is like my bot I use. There's going to be a secret token somewhere. So this one, okay? So you just click reset token, it's going to show the token. And that is like the password for your Discord bot, okay? And you just need to have your agent have access to that token. And so if you're not using Hermes so if you're using Hermes or OpenClaw, you can like directly put the token in. They have like a configuration thing. But if you're not using that, you simply you can simply put it in like a file somewhere.
Is that the .env file
Exactly.
or
yes.
something different? Okay.
Yes. Put in the .env file, and you just tell your agent, my .env file is at this path, and in this path I have a variable called whatever you want to name it, like Discord underscore bot, and then the value is the this actual thing, and then you say you could just use this to access Discord, and then the other step is you have to invite it into your Discord server. Okay, so that's it. And then once you get the Discord bot into the Discord server, your Claude has connectors for Google Drive. So if you go into Claude itself, right, like these connectors here, you can directly connect to your Google Drive by just clicking the button, and like Google Calendar, right? And then you can try creating a meeting, or just you can create like a random like a Google Docs document, and then try to like automate that summary into a Discord like chat that like happens. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I think I'll just have to like really go through the process.
Yeah.
Really
Like
get into it.
go through a process. It will be a good learning experience. And whenever you get stuck, you can just ask Claude. Like, I just want you to, like, as long as you understand the general direction is like, oh, you need your agent to be connected to Discord, Google Drive, and Calendar, right? Just understand this is like your end goal. Is for these to be connected so that your agent can read to any of these, and read and write to any of these. Okay. And then you can just ask your Claude, like, how exactly do I get this part set up, that part set up? And if you get stuck at any point, feel free to like message us in the community as well. I can help you out. But
Okay, cool.
yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Have you done this for someone else by any chance?
Well, I do this for myself. So
Okay.
yeah.
Because I think the main thing I wanted to ask was like, what are the main things I need to ask from the client themselves?
I see. Yeah. So, like, what you need to ask is you need to understand. So the goal is for you to understand their workflow, right? So from there on, it's like, okay, I need to understand what they do on a day to day. Like for this business, their coaching business, what exactly is it that they do with their clients? Okay. So, well, first of all, how do they get clients, right? So that's outreach. Then maybe it's making content. Maybe it's emailing people. So in that workflow, there's stuff to automate, right? So maybe emailing outreach or making content automation. And then the other workflow is like inside the community itself, if they have meetings with them, recurring meetings, there's like meeting summaries posted to them. There could also be like, if he's making content, like courses, like these courses, how are they appearing? Like, is there like a specific channel? Does he have a specific website for this? All of this can be automated as well. So you just you have to understand like, how does this person work? From how do they get their user to how they retain their user? Like this whole flow, try to understand, and then you can see where inside this you can automate and what's the most important thing you can automate. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Makes
I would
sense.
tell them to like show you like what's their workflow. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Perfect.
Um, are you meeting with them this week, Gab?
In constant communication with
Okay.
them, so
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I can let them know everything like ASAP.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool. Matt, do you have an update? I know you posted about the research bot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think the only thing is about that snapshot feature that I added.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was curious on like what's your thoughts about that. And one other thing is I'm also realizing like this like there's like a lot of features that are being added where like I think I don't fully understand all of it yet.
Yeah.
And I was curious if you like because I was curious if you know like a way to just like go about that because like I feel like there's so much information now where like I don't fully understand what's happening now. So I was
Within
curious
your
if you
cloud
have like
skill,
any.
like you're talking about the
Yeah. And the two skills and the
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's why it's like so this is a common thing that happens. It's just like your AI gets ahead of you, so you don't understand anymore like what the hell it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a skill I like to use. I call it catch up, which is basically you ask the AI to explain to you what it's doing, and also ask you questions like a test to make sure you understand. So you answer questions that the AI asks you, and then that shows whether you understand or not, and then the AI can further explain things to you. So that's why it's like it is kind of important to like slow down because the AI can implement very fast. So you have to like don't just like blaze ahead. Like try to understand what the AI is doing, and you have to, you know, because you may not agree with everything it's doing. Like for example, this snapshot thing, I am like personally, I'm not entirely sure if I would agree with this, because like having a specific snapshot in time about this company's like state, like I don't know if that really increases my conviction or lowers my conviction for whether I want to invest in this company, right? So like if this AI suggests me that, I would push back. I would be like, how is this going to increase my conviction into investing in this company? Like, is this really useful? Like, is this a signal or is this noise? Like, try to push back
Yeah.
on shit like the AI suggests to you, because a lot of times, like maybe it gives you the first thing it thinks about, and it may not be good, right? It may not be that in depth. So you have to push back, and I would say like just always keep that in the back of your head. Is like, is this information going to help me invest in this company or not, right? And because as you're implementing more features into your skill, like it's just going to get more and more complicated. Like you may not need the skill to be that complicated. Like just because it's complicated doesn't mean it's better, right? It has to make sense, right? It has to make sense. The
Yeah.
hardest part again is like it's removing the noise, the distraction, and what exactly is the signal that will tell me if I should invest in this company or not. Like that is the thing you have to constantly dig hard at and question. So that would be my thought on the snapshot feature. And if you feel like the cloud skill is getting too complicated and you don't understand what's going on anymore, I would probably take a step back and just try to understand it. So literally
Yeah.
you just tell your Claude like, I think I don't fully understand what everything you're doing. Can you explain to me on a high level like the steps you're taking and the reasoning behind these steps? And just read that. Just say like, give me that answer as a visual, so it's easier for you to understand and read, because sometimes it's like too much text. And just try to understand it. And if there's any part you don't understand, just tell it I don't understand. Like this part, I just don't understand. Explain to me again. And if you still don't understand it, maybe it's just like doing some bullshit. Like just say like this part is too complicated, and I don't really trust it, right? Because there's some things that where you understand less, but you kind of trust it because the general direction it feels right. But if you really just like this, I don't know what this thing is, then I would not go to that direction, because then I'm not like I wouldn't be able to trust to make an investment decision if I don't understand what the process was. So to me, it's like, okay, this is literally gonna take me a whole month to understand, then fuck this shit. Like I'm just scrapping this. You know, let's do something else. Let's do a different method. That's probably what I would do. Is just try to understand it first, and try to delete parts of it. Right? See which part of this process right now is like, it's just like not supposed to be there, and delete some stuff, and then like just signal max. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you bought Nvidia last week.
Yeah.
So
Well, that was
what
just like
yeah.
that was just buying the dip. You know, just like, that was just like there's no like. Yeah.
Right. I see. Yeah. So.
So
Well,
I guess my other
yeah,
question,
go ahead.
question would be like, and you're a trading agent, right? Like,
Yeah.
how is the research part structured for you currently? Like, how's the workflow for that going? Like, looking like?
Yeah. I have to take a look at it again because I think my brother made some changes, but it's similar in the sense that it's so I think now my thing is only looking at Twitter, and it has a specific list of people it looks at. But that list has been updated since last time I checked, so I could like check that and get back to you. But it has a specific list of people it checks, and based on that information, it performs an analysis on if let me take a look. It's been a while.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like it's like you said, there might be too many like extra things that it's doing really. And I think I should try to keep it like simple, and like not go like too crazy with it.
Yeah, that's what I would do as well. Honestly, I have to take a look again because I don't fully remember the process of, because I kind of stopped working on it, and I'm just letting it like do its thing at this point. And my brother kind of works on it a bit here and there, so I have to take a look at it again to remember the details. But like right now, it's like fully focused on the AI infra, and it doesn't have any like other random shit like put into it. But I don't know how exactly it's filtering. I don't know. I don't remember how exactly it's filtering it down this precisely. Yeah, I'm going to ask my trading bot like how it's doing this. So I'll get back to you on this. Yeah.
But like in terms of like the workflow, is it just like scrapping those like posts and then you have like an analysis agent like analyzing those posts? Like
Yes.
my question is there any other like step that you're doing besides that?
Any other step?
Like I don't know, like after you like you analyze these posts, are you like documenting like if there's like any numbers that these posts were saying related to the stock? No. Yeah. Okay. So you're just strictly just getting the post, like scraping the post, and then analyzing those posts.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have a super good answer for you right now. I would have to get back to you on this one.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that's
I
fine.
don't remember the details. Yeah, I think for me, the general thing I wanted this to do is provide me, like, essentially automate the time I have to spend scrolling on Twitter, right? Because for me, the investments I make is based off, like, for example, news I ingest from, like, Twitter. And I wanted to be able to find these, like, high-quality posts that may not have a lot of views or more niche accounts. And they may be posting about some, like, insights about, like, let's say, like, hardware. There's, like, a new robotics company, and they're, like, optimizing, I don't know, some, like, memory chip. And this is going to be great for, like, this company or, like, the robotics industry, right? And it's, like, these people who are, like, building this stuff. So these are not, like, news companies, right? It will be actually people who are in the industry, right? Like Andre Kaparthi is like one of them. Like people who are actually on the grounds, like doing shit, like engineers. I think these people actually have the insight on like the future because they are building the future literally. And then it's my job to like this analysis part is to understand how is this insight going to transform into like an investment decision, right? If you know that there's this startup on robotics that is like, you see their Twitter account and this guy's like hella cracked and they're making progress on like whatever memory chip and they're working with like these other hella cracked people, like how is this, like what does this mean for me to invest in, right? And so that could be like, oh shit, I gotta take a look about robotics more. Like I need to look at what other robotics company is currently leading, because maybe the next 3 years robotics is going to take ahead over software as like the best investments, right? The biggest jumps. So then it's just, it gives me some more hints on where I should look at, and then hopefully you can also find the random companies in this sector, right? So sometimes, I remember, so sometimes that's what I do is like, it gives me this information and I'm like, okay, well, can you also find some company in that's related to like, I remember I searched for like fiber optics. It was something regarding fiber optics connections and like what companies are related to this. And then like I had to ask it afterwards, and then it would like give me some suggestions. And then for those companies, I would look at their like CEO, like say like, is their founder like trustworthy? Like the main thing for a company is like, for me, if I want to invest in this, is if I believe in the vision and the founders, like the CEO who's leading the actual company. Yeah, so that's kind of my general like high level thought process. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes
Ignatius,
sense.
you have hands up.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm actually curious. What would the trading bot or the research agent output be? So it'd be like this Twitter script or like what would it be?
Yeah, the output. Okay, so the output, the ideal output is the actual trade, right? Like it buys the stock, but that is something like you need a very mature system if you want to trust your agents to be actually performing the buy action or buy or sell action as well. So the intermediary step is just the information, right? Like, so the first output is, let's say you scrape Twitter. So then it's like Twitter posts. Those might be like the first output. And then you filter that again. Then the second output might be only the most relevant Twitter posts about a certain subject or industry. And then if you filter that again, it's like, okay, what are the related companies to this stuff that like could be interesting to look at? So that's another output. And then like, who are the CEOs of these companies that could be interesting to look at? So that's another output. So depending on what step of this process you have like automated, that's like what output you have, right? So for me, I don't have this whole thing automated either. Like I'm like manually looking. Like I watch, for example, last week I was looking at some interviews about the founder of Nebius was one of them, but I think it was another one as well. Oh, Iron, IREN. So I bought Iron last week during the dip as well, aside from NVIDIA. And, you know, like I don't have like the CEO process is not something I have automated. Like I manually like just looked at like who their CEO is, what's their background. Like I looked at like 3 interviews, vibe checked them. So yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah. I guess my next question would be, since most of these like AI stocks, the Irons, the Nebius, these AI stocks, I think they have quite a run up already. And when you said buy the dip, right?
Yeah.
Does it calculate against fair value or just the price wise? Like, does it take a look at the technical analysis or the fundamentals of the company as well?
Yeah, so no, I don't give a shit about technical analysis. It's just price of the current price itself. I think personally, I think technical analysis is kind of bullshit. Like,
I agree.
especially if you are a retail trader. You're trading against Jane Street, bro. He's there fucking you like every single day. I'm telling you. Like, I have friends working there, and they're just raking up like so much damn money off retail investors. So any type of like technical shit you try to do when you're trading, like you just don't have the systems for it. Like your shit's too slow, man. Like, I can have the best internet here. Like I'm just not like I don't really believe in that. And if you really maybe want to have like a 1% edge or alpha in that, like if you're going that way, you will have to literally spend all day doing that shit. All fucking day trading. That's not a good life to have, because you imagine your life as a day trader. You're just ingesting a bunch of bullshit news and information every day that is irrelevant a week from now, right? So like you have no skills. Like after 10 years, like the last 9 years of news you ingested is just like hours of time wasted on your life. So I think day trading is like absolutely trash as like a thing. Like you should just not do that on a daily basis. And so for me, it's really about, do I believe in this industry, in this company, in the founders, in the product, and where like the world is going to, in a few years from now. Like for me, the biggest bet I made was Tesla like 5 years ago. Like I put everything into Tesla like 5 years ago. I think it might be 6 years now, like 2020. And it had a huge run up. And, for me, like everyone's like, why the fuck would you like buy Tesla? At that time, it was like, everyone's like, yo, Tesla's so high. Like, why would you buy? And now it's like way higher, right? But for me, it's just like, dude, I watched like hella interviews of Elon. And so I really like believe like this guy, because like the company itself, bro, every company is going to go through so much bullshit, right? So much complications, so much problems and like legal stuff, government stuff they have to face that are roadblocks. It's literally all up to if the leadership is able to carry the company through these tough times, right? And it's like Elon, you've seen this guy, he was willing to like literally sacrifice his entire net worth when SpaceX and Tesla was going bankrupt in 2008 to save his companies. Like he was like a multi-millionaire already. He could be chilling on the beach, but he's sleeping in his factory floors working, right? And I worked at Tesla after, and I saw him. I was working on the self-driving team. And dude, the culture there, the team, intense. All right, it's like everyone's hella cracked and they're working hella hard and they're hella passionate. So to me, it's like, yo, I believe in like this team is cracked, CEO is cracked, and the product is like self-driving cars. Like obviously, this is like some shit we need in the future. It's gonna happen. Even if it's not Tesla winning, someone's gonna like do self-driving like for everyone in the future. So to me, it's like everything's aligned. So this is like a high conviction play for me. Right, so I'm buying that shit, and that's like the tough part, right? It's like building up that conviction for the company, and the team. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I just gotta take like a step back and like look at my workflow and like get rid of like some stuff that I don't think is needed. Also, I guess like my other question would be like, in terms of like the investment, right? Like, are you looking for stocks that are like that are going to make a big move before they happen? So like then you invest before that big move happens? Does that make sense? Like, I'm trying to understand like when like I'm trying to understand like
So for me, the big move, like when you say before the big move, like that to me means it could mean a year from now. Like I would be very much happy if I invest in something that goes crazy 1 year from now. Like, dude, if you can do that, you're very early. Like 1 year from now is very early, right? If you're hoping for like the next week this shit goes crazy, that's kind of a gamble, I would say.
What about like a couple months? What about
a couple months is possible. I think actually in this landscape right now with things moving so fast, I think it's definitely possible. Like, dude, even right now, like buying Nvidia and Iron, right? These like AI infra shit, like, dude, you can't like this shit might go like might double like a couple months from now, right? Next year, or it could like divide by 2 by next year.
Yeah.
So it's a very volatile market right now. So in a sense, that's like good. for opportunities. Like, you know, you might pick the right one. So yeah, like to answer your question, yes, like I am looking for the thing that will go up. And yeah, it's yeah, you just have to research so you can like build your conviction. Like that's the thing, is like the conviction is built up over time. Like that's why it's like very hard to, you know, I find this company today, and yeah, let me just invest in this, and you know, maybe it'll go up next week. But it's like, dude, at this point you don't know anything about this company, right? Like, so it's like you have to build up the conviction about a play you're making. Like if you know you're about to make a bet, right? So this conviction to make this bet, it takes time to build. Unless it's like smaller amounts of money, then you know it's like, oh, I don't have that much conviction on it, but fuck it, like I'll just put some money, right? So yeah, that's the way I see it.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta think about it. Just like see like what features I need to get rid of.
Yeah, I think maybe something that could be easier for you is to find related companies, because I think you already have initial thesis, which for NVIDIA, right, that you're very interested in. So maybe like, so there's so many companies related to NVIDIA, so that's honestly a little bit hard. But I would try to like think about the process to narrow that down. Like which company related to NVIDIA would be the most interesting for you to look at, and try to understand like more about this company, right? So your automation process should provide you more information for these other companies, and then you can build your conviction over time, right? So for me, like this week, it was kind of like Iron. Like Iron is in a I don't know if it's multi-billion, at least multi-million deal with NVIDIA as well. So like I didn't put like that much money. I put some, but I'm building up my conviction. I might put more like later on. But you know, every week I might understand this company a little bit more, and that's gonna, you know, change my decision one way or the other.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Cool. Thanks, Matt.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, boys, we are at time. Was there any more topics anyone wanted to discuss? I guess not. Then I will thank you guys for coming. No. I will send the summary in the community after the whole meeting and the recording. So, well, my agent will. And so, yeah, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Very good discussion today, I think. We had a lot of variety. And shout out to those who, it's like 3 a.m. right now in your country. Yeah. And yeah, let's keep the community updated on the progress and stuff, and just let me know whenever you have like blockers and stuff. Cool. Have a good rest of your weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
See you.
Easy.
Thank you.
Thank
See you,
you.
boys.
See you, dude.
Alrighty, chat. Ooh. W meeting. Nearly down to 105. Are you talking about SpaceX? Dude, I bought some last week as well. Dude, I think SpaceX is my... Dude, I've been trying to find my high conviction stock after Tesla for so long. And I think it's going to be SpaceX, man. I think it's going to be SpaceX. So many worthwhile clips. Hell yeah, dude. Chubby Puppy Bear. I see you clipping during the meeting. I love you, bro. Shout out to you. Anybody clipping, I really appreciate it. And if you're interested in working with me right now, I have like a Discord that I have my main editor in, and other people that have access to my AI, my Duke bot. And they use this to edit videos, generate thumbnails, make ideas and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe we can bring you to the team. Yeah, I definitely need a lot of help on many aspects, because yeah, I think there's a lot of value in these meetings I'm hosting and streams, and I just want to make sure it gets out there, you know, to the to everyone. Where's my chat? Ooh, how y'all doing, chat? Was the meeting good? Any feedback? Dude, what the hell happened to the YouTube chat? Yo, YouTube chat. Let me see if this fixes it. Let me reload this. Mods, do we have any comments from the YouTube chat that we should be addressing? Dude, what the hell? Maybe if I just go on it directly. Let me see. Test. All right. Holy lag. All right, we're back. The guy who got a job from the community is peak marketing for you. I know, right? Dude, that is like... I had a feeling that was like... That might happen. But, yeah, I'm happy it actually happened so fast. Shout out to Evan. It's like, that might you got called a LARP. LARPing influencer to AI pipeline. What does that even mean? I got a question for building agents right to preface. Do you need to build specifications depending on the tech stack, or is it capable to keep it general side and let the context decide? I think this question is about deciding technologies when you're building with AI. I don't think it really matters that much because most of the time the AI picks the right technology. And like if you're talking about the regular coding tech stacks, right? It's like, you know, for websites, basically use Vercel, deploy for free. Use, you know, Next.js, React. Backends like Python. That's pretty much it, right? The database you can use like database. I guess is more of a choice nowadays because of some new AI like centered database like Neon. But basically you want to use Postgres most of the time. Yo, what's good, Gio? What's good, Faye? Bro, school is down. Nah, it isn't. Yo, dude, what are you doing, man? What does this mean? Does a call like that cost money? It's in my private community, so yeah, you have to join my community. Okay. Dude, I'm sending the link to your community to my friend. What can you do for him? Well, what does your friend do? Also, if you're in my community chat, and I have a referral link now. So if you use my referral link or your referral link, you get 40% off. Yes, I am investing in crypto as well. Mostly just Bitcoin. Wishful trading. Let's go, Data Moon. Eddie told me how to update the community thing. Should be updated now. Hell yeah. Like the link? Oh, nice. Very nice. Thank you, bro. I sent the membership thing. You might see him next Sunday. Pretty cool person. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Retown. Appreciate it, bro. I saw Lucid Gravity at the mall. Their company isn't doing well at all. On the verge of shutting down, like Fisker. They're just trying to show it to anybody now, very desperate. Lucid Gravity, is that the car? Yeah, Lucid. I don't know about Lucid, man. Like, why would you buy a Lucid over a Tesla? The only competitors to Tesla are Chinese companies. 2K per month? Yeah, I mean, you can see the actual, like, it's public, you know. It's 31 members at the price. Hey, shout out to new people who joined, man. I started this like 3 weeks ago, so Not bad, eh? There's a questionnaire within the community onboarding process, right? Yes, there is a questionnaire. Honestly, the questionnaire, I'm still trying to make it better. I feel like it's not the best yet, but it's still kind of useful. Like, you can just look at this as well. Basically, you know, whether you are looking to, like, if you're starting from scratch and you need to learn the fundamentals first, I have like videos for, you know, starting from scratch. And then the most important part is really just like setting up your memory workspace, right? So setting up your memory workspace and using this prompt is going to get you pretty far. And then I have like some side videos here, which are like the best clips from the streams and the client meetings that I put here, right? Like, you know, advanced section, you know, if you're at big tech, how do you make these agents that are you need to be more careful of? And I have like a build career program. So some of the people in the community are, you know, they're looking for a job, and then that's like a specific path as well. Meeting's over. Yep, happened to Alan. I think Alan's not able to make it at this time of the day. He prefers later on, so maybe I'll have to do a separate meeting with him. He is a developer. He made some applications. Maybe you could give some feedback. Yeah. If he's learning how to, looking to learn how to use AI, definitely this is the right place. Or increase his workflows, save time, make more money. Full-time stream soon, hopefully. Dude, that would be sick. What are your thoughts on Leopold blowing up his portfolio? I think he had a really good thing going for him, but he really over leveraged, and you know, he's a risk maximizer, you know. So honestly, I have respect for that. It's just unfortunate that it just didn't fully pan out perfectly. You know, he was looking for the perfect play, and it was like 99% perfect, but it's like 1% was missing. So yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't think it really erases his previous success. You know, his calls were good on the investments you were making. BYD, bro. BYD is a competitor for sure. I think I'm going back to China this fall, maybe October, September. So I'm gonna go take a look at these tech companies or in these cars and shit. Even though they're arguably superior, yeah, possible. But there's no way the Chinese, I don't know. At least I feel like there should be a variety of, you know, companies leading in the self-driving space. Like, hopefully it's not just Chinese companies everywhere. That would be, like, as a Chinese ethnicity person myself, I wouldn't even wish that, because then it's just like highly imbalanced, you know. A lot of imbalance in the world. My bad for joining the call. No, you're good, bro. I was like half trolling. It's not a super big deal. But yeah, it's just because, you know, everyone else paid for it, so I don't want to make it unfair. WAP. I see some people talking about WAP. What's up with WAP? Yo, dude, this is Sandra. Oh, Himiko, this is... I've seen you in my chat last stream. I'm in your private community. I look, you didn't get asked this in a call, but I got invited for an internship interview at a fund manager. It's in 2 days. It's on Tuesday. You got any tips for the interview? Interesting. A fund manager. Can you be more specific about what the job specification is? Like, what type of fund manager is this? And do you know what are they gonna ask you in the interview? Is it just like a conversation? So you can figure out how to prepare for it. Fund manager, if this is some like finance shit, you got Aura Farm in the interview, man. Investment portfolio managing. So like managing assets, due diligence, process of stocks. I see. Honestly, this would not be my area of expertise, telling you how to prepare for a fund manager role. But if I had to imagine, there should be a certain process for this, right? Like there should be a classic interview process for fund managers as well, like similar to software engineers. You probably have to just practice that. Like if I was like a fund manager, I'd probably ask you, how do you perform your due diligence when you pick a stock? And honestly, that would be like the shit I was saying earlier. Like, you know, like you have to research like the CEO, right, and their background because they're leading the company, and the engineers themselves. Like, any tips to impress interviewers? You gotta start looks maxing real quick. You gotta get a nose job before the interview. Nah, I'm trolling. I think you got this, man. You got this, bro. It's in 2 days, bro. There's not much time. Just go in there with your big balls, man. Just put your shit down. China arc acting career. Nah, man. Dude, forgot to tell you, I saw cyber cabs in North Carolina, really. Test drive a Xiaomi Su7. Oh, shit. I'm down to do this in China. My brother loves cars, so we could definitely test drive some shit. Dude, can I live stream in China? That would be sick. I'm a full stack developer, but only recently, past 2 months started with AI. It feels like I've been in crash course mode ever since. What should be a good place to start? Yeah, this crash course stage is very bad, man. This is exactly what we teach in our community, is to not have crash course stage, and immediately prioritization of what's the next step to progress in life. So you have to determine what is your goal, okay? If your goal, if you're telling me you're a full stack developer, so your goal probably, I can assume, is to get promoted immediately, right? That's like the easiest goal you can achieve. That is very doable, and to achieve there, you have to free up your time by automating stuff at work, right? So if you're able to free up time at work, then you're able to do the more important stuff at work that can get you promoted, or also pick the right projects. And so, because sometimes you might be working on some bullshit project, and no matter how good your project is, right, it's just still not gonna get you promoted because you picked the wrong project. So the first step is to pick the right thing to work on, the right business to work on, the right clients to have. And most likely, it's gonna be something to do with AI. Like, you need to work on something that is agentic related. All of the interviews, questions, recordings for large hedge funds are mostly online, so I can get feedback. Oh, that's a good advice. I applied today and they invited me for the interview on Tuesday. Jeez, dude, they want you, man. They want you. I don't think you even need to prepare anything, man. That's the same day. It's Sunday. What I usually do is ask the recruiter. Like, so just email the recruiter. What is the interview process? Like, what do we, like, is it just a conversation? What are we going to talk about? What should I prepare? And sometimes they will tell that there has been many times the recruiter tells me what to prepare, right? And there has been a time where the recruiter actually told me the question. Okay, so this is like, recruiters sometimes are just like, I don't know, man. I don't know what they be doing, but sometimes, you know, it just doesn't hurt to just ask. There's no risk to asking. Big companies will always see employees as expendable pawns, but Duke, what just went over in the past 2 hours, info is out. Less than 2% of the planet know yet, so your knowledge of SUI will only add to your understanding. Is AI or SUI still... Okay, Retem says, is AI or SUI still a good field to get into? I'm going to college soon, so I'm a bit worried, especially with all the layoffs that went on. I would say it's a good field to learn, but in college, I don't know if I would pick computer science again. If I had to do college right now, I would probably look into either a lower level thing like electrical engineering or anything hardware like robotics stuff, and then learn software by yourself on the side. Okay, just use Cloud Code and like shit like that to like learn how to build software, or try it as like you go to school, whatever major, don't matter, but you just try to make money. Like you're at school, but you just Cloud Code and you make products and you learn marketing. Okay, learn how to market. Like learning marketing is very important now, is because it's so easy to build stuff. So learn marketing, make content. Okay, document your whole process, post that shit online, look like an idiot, fucking start streaming. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Streaming is maybe a bit hard to do at first, so probably just like make short form. That's the easiest content to get started on. And yes, start advertising yourself. But yeah, like I think it's actually valuable to have more expertise in something else at the same time, right? Because it's like, if you know how to automate this stuff, how to build software, it's like you need to understand to know what to build, you have to know something else as well, right? It's like, oh, I am expert in content, so like, but I also know how to automate shit, so I'm gonna automate content stuff, right? If I'm biology, then okay, I know how to apply AI in biology to help fucking develop stem cells, right? Or whatever the field is, okay? It's just if you know something else, then you can really apply that shit at the next level. And you can take time to learn. Yeah, but it's like, bro, like CS in college, I don't know, man. It's gonna be like, unless you go to maybe like fucking Ivy, like a top tier school where the name comes with like prestige already, which is, I think, stupid already. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like, looking at schools, it's just like you're gonna be learning outdated shit in class, right? Like the shit I'm teaching here, this is the like real fucking shit you should be learning. You're in class, your teacher's gonna be like, here today, guys, we're gonna learn how to do object-oriented programming in Java. All right, guys, open up the terminal. Like, shut your bitch ass up. I'm just kidding. What's good, Sam Broski? Hey, still doing RL stuff? Not as much, no, but I might pop a RL in here and there, possibly. I don't have as much time. Dude, Allegra going to the BTS concert tonight, so we are free. I'm not going to the BTS concert, no. Who do you think I am, bro? Think I'm gonna be at the BTS concert waving the fucking light? Just kidding, bro. I love BTS, man. I knew about BTS before any of you guys did, okay? Back in like 2017 or 16. When you sell an app, who has responsibility for backend safety and breakdowns? You. If you sell the app, you're responsible for it, man. Won't be much theory, technical questions. That's good then. Yeah, then you just prepare some stories, you know? Like, at the core of it, like, every interview is a judgment of your character, of you. So if you're someone who comes and you're like, you have interesting stories to tell, that already gets you pretty far, you know? If you're just like an interesting person, like, yeah, man, like, hey, okay, I was gonna say a story out of mine, but I thought of it again, and I was like, yeah, that's not a job interview story. I wanted to go into bioinformatics, AI in medicine, or stuff like that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. What's bioinformatics? Information systems about biology. Chat, is the music too loud right now? I don't want the replay to be messed up. I should have stopped the song actually. These clips are inside of my Discord, so they're here. I'm going to tell my main editor to look at these clips as well. Right now, yeah, maybe I'll tell my Duke bot to look at these clips. But yeah, these are good. You can convert them into YouTube videos. Is he still saying Hermes? I say Hermes. Okay, hey, dog. Hermes is a French word. Is Hermes. Okay, in French is Hermes. Okay, moi je parle français. Moi je sais pas de quoi tu parles. Yo, dude, how's your day in your life looks like? That's a funny question. I used to make a lot of day in my life videos. Day in my life now, honestly, is just I wake up, I'm on my computer, I'm fucking grinding I'm building some agents for this big tech company, and then I fucking eat some food, Chipotle, and then I come in my community, I answer questions and see if anybody needs help, and then I work on my community a little bit, and I try to see what's my next, like what's the next video or content I can make that would be the most helpful for people in here. That's kind of how I make the content here. It's like I try to solve problems that my clients have. Okay, so I try to make videos that are helpful for them. So from today, like Gab was trying to figure out how to perform the integration, like with Discord. So maybe I'll make a video on like how to automate like some summaries and stuff like that. But I feel like he'll be able to figure that out by himself. So yeah, and then after that, basically I work on building agents. While my prompt is running for the agents I'm building my content system here, or like I'm reviewing videos from my video editor or thumbnails that ASD is making, and I have to like figure out what thumbnails to use for some videos, titles, how to improve my own systems. And then I go to the gym sometimes. Sometimes I go to Muay Thai, or I just play ping pong. Yeah, I haven't been exercising much last week, honestly. It's been so busy. But yeah, and then I try to watch like one thing before I sleep, like for an hour, watch like a show or something. And I chill with my girlfriend. Where does Allegra get all this money from? She be going to Chodown Go every week. Hey, St. Broski. St. Broski, man. This is where she gets the money from, okay? I'm broke! No, I'm just kidding. She actually pays for some of the dinners. And she pays for all the matcha as well. Like, she actually... She's like pressed, bro. If I'm like, yo, let me pay. She's like, no, let me pay. So she actually contributes a lot. But yeah. But she doesn't have to pay rent right now. So she definitely has more money than she needs to. She can spend. Is my community free on school? It is not. It's not. You have to pay to join. Because dude, this is like a decent chunk of my time every week. So yeah. Check YouTube chat is active. Oh shit, thank you. Oh shit, hey, what's good YouTube chat? Sorry, I was neglecting you guys. Hello FS driver. Sneak peek of the community. Yes, it's right here, man. Right here. Yeah, I'm working on this as well. I'm trying to add more content to this. And I have an automation right now that basically finds my best clips from my streams and my meetings and posts them properly to my school community. So, I guess this is something I should have showed to Gab. He was asking me about the coaching thing, but he has other stuff to work on first. I have like a classroom update automation that basically goes look at all my recent clips and stuff. So it has a vector search on the transcripts, and then essentially adds stuff here that is like worthwhile, right? So like these two videos, for example, I have like case studies during the things that are like important to just understand. Very helpful. Yeah. Let me see. If you were 16 and starting from scratch today, what skills would you focus on first to build AI projects like DukeBot? If I were 16 and starting from scratch today, I would work on essentially the same skills as I have now, right? So you remember, this is what Naval said, which is very true. If you learn to sell, if you know how to sell or you know how to build, you will never be broke, right? You will make money, you will have success. And if you know how to sell and you know how to build, then you will be unstoppable. So everything is downstream from knowing how to sell and knowing how to build, okay? Knowing how to sell comes into two parts. Is your ability to communicate in real life, right? How you present to yourself, your charisma, how you portray yourself, how you carry yourself. Two, if you're able to make content, right? You have to market yourself to like at scale, right? So the first part is like one-to-one type of communication, in real life communication. And then two is like on media communication, right? Making content so you can scale your presence, your brand to more than just one-to-one type of person. How to make content, how to make engaging content, learning how to make short form, long form, and ultra long form as well. I think is very underrated right now, like live streaming, especially with all this fucking AI shit going on. Like people just don't realize how much AI generated shit is about to happen within the next year. And I feel like most people don't even care, right? Most people are fucking bots. Like they just consume AI content and they don't care that it's AI, or like they don't realize that it's AI content, right? And I'm not talking about like, I'm not even talking about like the cartoons, right? The generated AI cartoons, because some of them are kind of funny, but there are people like actually LARPing as real when their whole shit is AI generated. You know what I mean? And like some people can't tell. So dude, you guys should, I hope you guys can tell out of everyone. If you're watching the stream, I assume you are above like average intelligence to understand the stream already. So hopefully you can tell. But yeah, learn how to sell yourself by marketing yourself, by talking properly, and then learn how to build as well. And learning how to build nowadays is a lot easier, right? You don't have to learn how to code as much anymore. Learn AI. Learn how to use Codex, Claude, and set up your memory workspace, okay? Set up your memory workspace so your AI can learn with you over time and improve over time. So that's what I would do if I was 16, man. Shit. Where's the video? Oh, it's here. Okay. Yeah. Yo, about agents, right? Is it imperative to train them over a certain period of time or just create projects and let them learn from them? No, you have to train them. So by training, it just means you have to provide the proper context to your agents, okay? You can't just create your wiki and just let it there and be like, whatever, I don't need to take a look at it anymore. You can make it automated, yes, but that's like, you still have to be careful. Like you don't want to put, just garbage in there. And you have to work on your projects, your agents.md. Like your agents.md, your cloud.md are things you have to revisit every now and then, right? Maybe every couple months, but you have to like take a look at it. You can't just like let it be slopped out. Where was the referral link for the community again? Yes, I think you have to be in the community to use referral link. Let me see. How to get school referral link. I just activated this yesterday, so. Okay, profile top right, affiliates. Oh. Oh wow. Oh, okay. If you create a account, school. I see. So if I invite someone to create a school community, they get 40% commission. What the hell? And here, yeah. So is this link, but this is this is my own link. What the fuck? Yeah, I think you have to join the community first before you can refer. Wait, that's kind of stupid. Well, actually, that makes sense. Because otherwise, how can you get 40% off if you're not even like paying for it, right? So yeah. Yeah. I thought you were Gojo. What the fuck? All right, buddy. Hold on. Let me put this link in my bio. How does that work? Do I just put it here? Affiliates. Links. I'll do this later. I still do software engineering, yes. I'm building agents for like big tech. And also streamable.run, baby. Chat, I will be going to LA this Thursday. Okay? If you don't know yet, this is a startup. This is essentially what Perry AI has pivoted to. Streamable.run, okay? We are the best software in the live streaming space right now, okay? This is the best tech you can have. And, you know, live streaming is going to grow. It's going to keep growing. And so I'm going to LA to help Nang with Streamable a bit more on the grounds for like 2 weeks this Thursday. Any IRL? Oh, good question. I might IRL stream in LA with Nang. Very possible. I'll keep you guys updated. Knowing how to code, yeah, knowing how to code is definitely helpful. You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely helpful. It's just if you're starting from scratch, I don't know if it's like, well, actually, like, you should still learn how to code, but you just like learn while doing the projects. You know what I mean? The keyboard is called Epo Maker. Check Kick Chat. Dude, there's no way you say check Kick Chat, bro. There's no one on my Kick. Yes. Why are you on my Kick Chat, bro? Oh, man. Dude, I forget I'm live on Kick, bro. This is, Hey, shout out to Kick, man. They're doing their thing. No ads on Kick? Wait, there's no ads on YouTube either, right? You might as well just watch on YouTube. Going to UT for computer science. What's UT? I've learned everything except agents and AI. Well, there you go, man. That's crazy. UT is that University of Texas or something? UT Austin? That's a good school. They're not even teaching agents and AI? Cooked. Oh man, the universities are so cooked, bro. Beyond actually cooked. Dude, I'm like probably the biggest, one of the biggest blessings I have is that I grew up in Canada. So I went to college for fucking free. To imagine paying $200K to go to university to learn about Java in 2026. Damn. Does a call like that cost free? You have to join my community, which is it's a paid community. Basically asking if about agents in person. Oh, I already answered this. Yeah, I mean you can set it up so that it's mostly automated. But yeah, so that's why you should I definitely recommend you watching my video on the memory workspace setup. I have one prompt. You just use that one prompt and it works. Okay, one prompt and it sets your whole thing up. You just have to answer some questions. Yeah. Bioinformatics is dealing with data and AI medical stuff. Yeah, makes sense. What the fuck? Dude, this YouTube thing is like bugged out. You got any advice for a software engineering student? Concordia, shout out. Trying to break into tech unicorn internships. Yes. It's all this. Like, this is the thing. It's like, it all seems crazy, right? That it's the same advice. It's the same advice for everyone, right? No matter if you're a student, an employee, or a business owner. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why the advice is the same nowadays. It's because everything is converging to the high level abstraction, which is you have to have the entrepreneur mindset. You have to have the business owner mindset. You have to have the mindset that you got to do everything. You got to do everything, okay? And the only way you can do everything is by using AI, because you need to be able to automate your shit. Okay, you need to be automating your shit. Otherwise, it's not possible. It's not possible for you to do content, to market yourself, to perform outreach, to build a complicated software system, to sell it, to acquire users, to set up your company, to manage payments, to manage your clients. You can't do all this if you're not properly leveraging AI. So my advice for you is the same thing. You need to make projects with AI, show that you have an understanding of how agentic workflows work, agentic memory, and then make money. You need to make money, man, with your projects. That's the bar you should have for yourself. Try to generate $1 with your project. I guarantee you will learn way more if that's your goal. Okay? Instead of like just doing some random shit. If your goal was to generate your first dollar with your AI shit, you will learn way more. You have to agency max. You understand? You have to increase your agency in this world. Otherwise, you will be replaced by AI. The people who don't have agency, there's no reason for me to hire them over just prompting an AI myself, right? So that's how like a competent hiring person would also think. And also, join my community, man. This is what we do here. You gotta escape the distractions. Escape the distractions. Focus. What's good, Chris? Chris from the community. I honestly thought this was streamable. Was the video uploading website? What's a video uploading website? Nah, it's a live streaming technology. This is literally what I'm using, by the way, to stream. Like, you can take a look at this. This is my stream right now. Oh my god, I keep forgetting, dude. I gotta do this on Vertical as well. So we have now multi-streaming to multiple platforms. So that's how I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. But I also want to be live on Vertical, right? So I can be live on YouTube Shorts as well at the same time. And I need to just set this up. Yeah, I gotta remember to do this before my next stream. But yeah. Crazy how there's people doing comp sci and they wouldn't know anything about AI these days. Yeah, it's there's a lot of discrepancy in this field, man. But the good thing is everyone can learn, man. Everyone can learn. What's good, Lino? Let me pop out the YouTube chat so I can have it side by side. Chat, I was gonna do some building today, like building my content system, but I'm having a good time just chatting here. So maybe I'll just build it offline. I review projects from people in my community. So you have to join. Otherwise I have too many things to review. Kick chat booming. I'm not falling for this, bro. Alright, let me take a look. I guarantee there's no okay, bro. Alright. Fucking the one viewer, bro. That's some bullshit, man. Crazy how there's. Okay, I already read that. Cool. I paid 12K for my degree. Hey, that's actually not bad. I've most of the time the Americans I know paid a lot worse. $6-7 a month rent. What are the best ways for you to learn system design? The best way is to design the system. I'm like not trolling. Like you should just design the system. Design a system, okay, for whatever shit that you need right now, okay? For me, for example, it's my content system. I need to figure out. Actually, we can do this right now. We can just do this right now. We can do some system design right now. For my content system. That's what I wanted to do actually. Hey, shout out Gab. He already redid his webpage. Someone asked a question in the kick chat. Alright, man. This is about to be some bullshit. Who is this? There's no way this is not real. I'm good. How are you? How are you? I'm currently building an end-to-end project, trying to aim to get users, hopefully generate income using cloud code. Okay, hell yeah, that's very good. Keep going, man. That is that's the right path. You're on the right path. Content system we're making for. Oh, we can set up Hermes. I mean, the content system is going to be agnostic to whether Hermes or OpenClaw. So essentially, either of them should be able to use it. I just need to design the system first properly, and yeah, we can do that right now. We can do that. What if a kid from Vietnam hacks you? That's a great question that your interviewer might ask you, right? What if a kid from Vietnam tries to hack into your system? Well, then you should be asking yourself, how is that possible? Do they have access to your authentication credentials? Did you leak some stuff? Or maybe your API endpoints weren't gated by auth to begin with. Maybe you had one endpoint missing. Maybe your database keys were leaked, so someone accessed your database directly. Maybe you didn't have proper table row level security, so someone else could edit another customer's account's information. Or maybe you're an idiot. That's all possible, man. Just gotta figure out what the problem is and solve it. All right, man, let's do this freaking system design arena, okay? Let me make you guys a bit smaller. Bro didn't use HTTPS. Bro was on localhost, man. That's why he got hacked. Okay. You still play Valorant? Actually, dude. Friday night I was at the gaming PC with Remy. You guys know Ling Long from Cluely, and Tim from Cluely. They're basically the Cluely gang. And I was trying to get them to play Valorant, but they didn't play Valorant nor League. So we played freaking Fortnite. But no, I don't play Valorant anymore. Yeah. Dude, I fuck with Remy, man. Ling Long's actual name is Remy. And I've been trying to, like, it's like I feel like it's like a new friend I'm making. Recently, I have not been having a lot of friends. I'm just like hanging out with Allegra. It's just like hard to find people I can relate to. It's just I feel like Spider-Man, man. I'm just like nobody can relate to me, man. All right, shut your bitch ass up. All right, let's do the system design chat. The system design we're doing. All right, man. All right. Okay. All right. The system design What are we building, chat? What are we building? Chat, here are the requirements, okay? Here are the requirements. Content, automation, system, design. Okay, we're about to just leak my whole system to the world, but here, that's what I be doing, man. I just give free shit to the world, and hopefully we can have some compensation, you know. But here we go. Content automation system. Boom. What are the requirements? We need this to be able to generate ideas for videos, for, well, let's be more specific, long form, short form. Okay, boom. What else do we need? Generate ASD, yes, that's correct. Generate, I'll get into the more specifics in a bit. Generate video titles, okay? So here's the question here, like generate video titles, like is that the same thing as the idea? It's kind of very much correlated, right? Like titles, ideas, it's kind of related, but also not fully related. But I think in this system, right, if it's generating you ideas, it has to propose what the video title is as well. So it's kind of related, okay? For our system, it's going to be very, very much related, because if it's proposing me an idea, it needs to also propose me the title for it. So if you think about it in a workflow, does the title come first or the video come first? I think the title actually comes first here. I think the title comes before the idea, at least for long form. Generate video titles. Long form title, it comes with idea. Correlated. Directly linked, I would say. Short form, wait a minute. Short form, same shit. It's directly correlated for both of them. So I actually hear the distinction is not the title and idea, is like if we already have a video, like if we already have a clip, then we need to be able to generate the video title from it, right? And if we don't have it, then we need to generate both. Okay, I think that makes more sense to me. Okay, generate video title for existing clip. And now this has long form and short form. It might be slightly different. And then we need to generate ideas for long form and short form. And this has to be ideas based off title. Well, it has to be title first. Yeah, this is good. Okay, let me take this chat. Typical guy cuff and stop hanging with the boys. That's not true, man. It's not true. I just don't have, I don't have that many boys to hang out with. You know, and my main boy is in fucking LA, man. Nang is in LA. Yo, Duke, I migrated to Cloud Code and Codex due to Codework having the limitation of not being able to read the outer products for the microservices. Should I pinpoint the main folder or the child folder in Cloud Code? Is it use dependent, or should I always have it pointed at the main folder? No. No. For the child folder, you don't have it. You don't need it to point to the outer folder, right? You can have a, you just need like one sentence saying we have a long-term memory in this path, right? This, you just mentioned the specific path for where the wiki is. So you just need to point it to the wiki. That's it. It doesn't need to know everything that the outer folder is doing, right? Because like if you're working in the child folder, like you're working on specific things in there. So it's not really related to the outer folder aside from the long-term memory. That's like the only thing they share. If you're working on something that needs to know both, then you need to open your project, right? In Cloud Code or Codex, you need to open it in the outer project, the outer folder, right? So you choose which folder you open your Cloud Code in or your Codex in. You can have it on this side, right? You can have one for, like, I'll give you an example here. In my Codex, I have like the content automation repository is a child folder. My Dukebot folder is the outer folder, outer project, okay? So I have both open, and I can work in here if I want to do things only related to content automation, and I can work in here if I want to work on stuff that is like multi-workspace, like cross-workspace, cross-project related, okay? But both of them have knowledge of the same wiki. Does that make sense? Title generated from the video, sometimes yes, sometimes no. So if the video is already made, right? If it's a clip from my live stream, then yes, it should be made from the existing video. Otherwise, it needs to be made from scratch. What about Cloud Code? Wait, I think for Cloud Code it's the same thing. You can just create a. So that's the thing. Like Cloud Code is like, it sucks. You have to manually create a new group, right? You're like child folder, and then in your chat session you just have to pick the right thing, and then you'll have to like move the thing inside the child folder, right? Yeah. So it's like, it's the same thing. It's the same concept. You can just create groupings on the child folder and the parent folder, and you just have to pick the right thing here. Does that make sense? Or did you have a different question? Yeah, you have to manually create folders in Claude. It's I'm not aware of an automatic way to create this right now. Like you can try asking Claude, can you create a folder? Like, but I like highly doubt it's able to do that. It's just kind of, yeah. That's it. Okay, good. Chat, should we bring back Perry I, man? Have you tried T3 code? No, I have not. Fuck. Chat, where are you guys at? Are you guys all in the US? What do you think about Kimi 3? Kimi 3 is not bad. It's just not as good as Fable or Soul, but it's hella cheap. So I think it's what you should use once you run out of credits, or when you want to save credits during like design and planning stage and during review stage. Bay, Vancouver, Seattle, UK, USA. Okay. North America mostly. Oh, UK, as your UK, right. Oh, UK time. 10 p.m. Oh man. What is live chat, man? Sometimes, you know, I get hit with waves of like existentialism, because I'm thinking like, yo, if in 3 years AI is gonna do everything for me, what the fuck is the point of me doing anything right now? You know what I mean? Dude, even if in 5 years, even if in 10 years, the fucking universal basic income is there, you don't have to work anymore. What's even the point of all this shit we're doing right now? You know, and like, it's like, fuck, you just got not think about that. It's like, nah, we just gotta work right now. We just gotta work right now. Think in the present. Think in the present. All right, generate video title for existing clip, long form, short form. The other requirement is generate a thumbnail for video. We have long form thumbnail for clips, live stream clips. I guess general live stream clips. Okay, so this is an existing thing we have called simple mode, and we also have something called ASD mode, which is the like anime thumbnails, and we also have a meeting mode, right? So for like client calls, and we also need something that we don't have yet, which is short form. So this is just a vertical thumbnail for TikTok, IG. Okay, this is like, we don't have this yet. Meeting mode, anime thumbnail, general live stream clips. Yeah, so yeah, this is like not bad. Like the long form shit, the automations we have is not bad. Okay, and this is the thumbnail part. After thumbnail, we have download. Okay, so getting video, retrieving video. Okay, this is either download from YouTube, download from Twitch VOD, download from Google Drive, sent via Discord, attachment directly. Is there another way my agent can get the video? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Direct path on existing workspace files. Okay, I think these are all the ways you can get the video. Yeah, it's probably everything. And then okay, here title. Okay, the idea here needs to be evidence based. Okay, so this shit is like evidence-based retrieval. Okay, so we need evidence-based retrieval, and that accounts for both this and the thumbnail as well. Okay, so this is like this evidence-based idea retrieve, evidence-based sourcing. Okay, let's call this. Fetch existing content on platforms on YouTube to prove or inspire from. For the ideas we generate, titles and thumbnails. Proven videos that are trending or have good view count or have high view count recently. Okay. All right, pause. Let me look at the chat. You the real college for real. Hey Dan. First of all, my name is not Dan. All right, my name is Peter Parker. How long do you think the Frontier Labs will continue to subsidize our subscriptions? Is that concern as we get more and more dependent on AI? Valid concern, but also not that concerned. I'm not that concerned about it because the open source models are getting so much better. So I think by the time the Frontier Labs are going to stop subsidizing us, we are going to have the open source models to come save us. And they're going to be good enough to really just replace our workflows that we're using the Frontier Labs with. Right? And maybe at that time, the Frontier Lab shit is going to be like, you have to pay like $500K for 3 wishes. You know, it's like the model is like so good. It's like, yo, make this person my girlfriend or some shit. And then it goes like into some crazy shit where it starts messaging people and like making videos of you. I don't even know. Like it's like a genie. It becomes like a fucking genie where it's so good. It can like grant you a wish, right? Because that's basically what these systems, this AI shit is. It grants you wishes, right? You ask Codex, make this app, it fucking grants you the wish, right? But it's not as good where it can like do everything for you yet. This guy dreaming too much, bro. What do you think AGI is, man? Like AGI is a lot more powerful than it's like exponentially more powerful than the systems we're using right now. So it's like you can't even imagine that right now. Like as a human, you can't imagine the fucking exponential curve of improvements that is going to happen over the next few years. You know, it's like, just dude, last year you couldn't even imagine this shit of like what we're at now. So you have to really put your imagination to the test. It's like, how crazy can you think that this can go? And that's actually probably more likely to happen, right? Whatever that crazy scenario you're thinking of. I wish for me to become a billionaire, but the thing is like, it's just, but that's the thing, right, Asdi? Like, think about that. If the AI can do that, right? Imagine what it can do to make that happen. Like, there's some dangerous shit it can do, right? It can do some dangerous shit to make that happen. So these labs, like that is, you know, these people were talking about, oh, the fucking Terminator, right? People like, is it the end of the human race if AI takes over? Like, that is what the scenario that could happen is because of shit like that, right? Because the AI becomes so powerful, if it can grant any wish that you have, then how does it determine which wish to grant? And here we go, right? Here we go. That's the agency. The AI will need agency, right? Or like, I guess it's like maybe just security guardrails, right? But how can you security guardrail the fucking human imagination possibilities of hacking? Like, even right now, there's the cyber security threats. It's just a level 1, right? With Fable, right? Fable is fucking level 1 AI, is able to completely discover vulnerabilities within these big companies that have millions of people dependent upon. So just extrapolate that, man. Just think about that in 5 years. Like, buddy. Retrieving video. All right, next up, we have the generation of ideas, we have the generation of videos, we have the generation of thumbnails, we have the evidence-based sourcing, we have the retrieving videos, and then we need the editing video. Okay, editing video needs to be, so this is where it gets a bit complicated. So transcription of video, right? Transcription of video, and this is like, if the video is like 4 hours long, may need to separate into broader topics first. So this is like, if you guys remember like merge sort, anybody remember fucking merge sort, quick sort? This is probably the type of transcription we have to do. We have to like transcribe by portions first and then merge topics together, right? Because if I have a 4 hour long VOD, it can't just transcribe the entire thing and put that into the agent's memory. Broader topics first in segments, then merge, right? Then merge. Obtain different segments and topics so agent can pick from. Right? So this part, honestly, I want to have a back and forth with AI about, to really understand like what should be the process here. that could be more optimal. Divide and conquer, exactly. Yeah, you gotta do some divide and conquering here. On video. So the long videos can be anywhere from 1 hour to 4 hours, right? And then short video is just direct transcription. And then after transcription of video, we need the actual cutting. Cutting of segments, okay? So of containerized segments. Guys, let's write it like this. So basically what this means is a segment from that could be a containerized containerized segment about a specific topic that may have random dialogue spread in between, sets it up for cutting afterwards. So then after cutting, it's going to be okay, so let's call this segment containerization. So after segment containerization, we have to do the actual cutting. So the cutting stage will be actually editing the video. Well, actually just cutting the video so that stuff like dead air, repeated sentences, ums and ahs are out. Pacing, correct the pacing of the video, right? Okay, so this is, so another part is like the first 10-second of video is like the most important. So how do we get that into the system? Should that be part of this or this? I think it has to be part of this. Start optimization, let's call this. So first 10 seconds, first 10 seconds of the video is most important. So we have to make sure that it starts off with a proper sentence that is clear and unambiguous, that acts as the hook. So that could be, so example, reading question from chat, or chat, explanation of topic, etc. So, okay, there we go. Why not code Elixir or Erlang? Okay, yeah, bro, you're trolling. From the Middle East, Habibi, hey, assalamu alaikum. Fable's insane. Yeah, Fable's pretty good. Cool. Hey, Frederick. It's called creating slides. You should have Dukebot split long videos into segments so people can easily skip into different topics within that video. Yeah, well, yeah, we are doing that as the it's like the video chapters is called. Quick sort is simple. It's too simple to do heuristic. Boba sort. Yo, Chuppy Bear. Okay, thank you for the clips, Chuppy Bear. But yeah. Okay. Month Dev, hello. What are you doing? Or system design. Is this going to be run on OpenClaw? It doesn't matter. Like this should be able to run on OpenClaw, Hermes, Codex, and Claude. So which harness this is going to run on, it's just like it should not matter. And I don't even know which one I'm going to run it on. I think like right now I already have OpenClaw set up, so maybe OpenClaw, but I kind of want to set up Hermes better. So I want this to work on Hermes, and I also want this to work through my Codex locally if I run it locally. Yeah. So if I had to give an answer for you, probably Codex, Hermes are the priority. How does the current Drupal workflow know what's good content from the stream? It has its own reasoning process, and I think it also has a design document. So yeah, there's certain design principles in there. I think it's not optimized properly. So I think, yeah, I need to optimize that further. And ideally, it also looks at existing content. So I have that kind of setup where it's able to look at existing trending videos. And so it can pick content from the live stream that is like related to existing trending videos, right? That's the optimal shit that actually we haven't even talked about here, right? So it's like, that part would be like the generating ideas, right? So, that's a good point. So it's like choosing the topic, right? Choosing the clip is part of generating the idea. So how do we relate that, right? So we have like generating ideas. This could be like, we need ability to choose clips from existing live stream VODs, but also from scratch. So that's like, I call those intentional YouTube videos, right? Intentional videos, I just call them. And so this is like, this is related to this. So let me think. If it's like choosing. But see, this is hard because like if you have a 4-hour VOD, right? How you can't just like that would be like a linear type of sorting, right? It's like you go one by one, and you for each topic segment you're like, is this like, let's do a YouTube research on this. Is this a trending topic to be talked about? Yes or no, right? And then you pick this. Is this a selected candidate or a not selected candidate? The other choice you could have is, if you want to optimize this, you have a vector search. So then for each topic, you pre-compute the library of YouTube trending videos, right? So before you run this whole thing, or maybe like on a weekly basis or on an every 3-day basis, you run the shit and you gather a bunch of trending videos, and you make a vector search from that. And then when you're going through the one pass, you simply perform a vector search on this topic like text segment, and you check the text similarity between this segment of the text with the vector search of trending videos. And if it's like high similarity, it means high chance this is like a related topic to trending videos, right? And then you can use that as a factor in choosing that segment to be a candidate video. Now that is like the most optimal method, but I don't think we should over optimize like that from off the bat. So the V1 solution to this would be simply letting the LLM decide during the one pass. So as it's going, it's like, classify this as, should we perform a YouTube research, right? So he just reads the transcript. And if it's like, nah, I don't think this is good enough, then we just throw that away. Right, and then it goes next, and it's like, oh, I think this looks promising. Right, classifies as let's perform our YouTube research so we can evidence back this clip. Boom. Uses the tool to YouTube research. So that would be a different skill. Right? So that would be the evidence-based sourcing skill. Okay, very good. This makes sense. So during the editing pass, it has access to the evidence-based sourcing skill to look at existing trending videos. So this part here does not need to be part of this. So I can delete this. Okay, I figured it out. That makes sense. For choosing idea, you can make it refer to some sort of pre-existing references of videos that have been made by Twitch clips. Yes, Asdi. Yes. So it's always what kind of content you want pulled from the stream. Asdi, are you talking about like our existing videos that we made like already on our YouTube? We can definitely have those on as like references, right? Sorry, were you preferring no clips on this segment? No, Chuppy, you're good. I was gonna say like be intentional on which clip you do, because if there's too many, then my editor might not be able to like go through all of them. So try to get the best clips. But like, I think more clips is like having clips is still better than no clips. So I don't want to like restrict. So clip as you want, and we'll review them after. I appreciate it regardless. Transcription doesn't account for pauses and issues with speech, right? Assuming this is a raw video, perhaps a tool which maps transcript with audio and cuts out silent parts and stutters. Yes and no. I think so. Basically for transcription, you can just use like Whisper. That's what I'm using right now. And like Whisper with FFmpeg. And it's able to find those silences and pauses, but sometimes it's like it just doesn't cut as well. Like it's like it's like cuts right on the word. You know what I mean? So it doesn't feel natural, and that is, I think, the highest priority I have. Right? So you see, like this is, I'm going to apply what I preach. Is like, you see this? This is a huge project. We cannot work on this entire thing at once. Right, and it may be a worthy thing to try to just put all of our requirements into Fable and see if it can make the whole thing. I have like pretty good confidence that it will be able to get us like some good stuff, but then to actually like test it and review it will be another monster of its own, right? So I think the highest reward thing right now is this editing video part. That's what my editor is having the most time have to like spend on, because it doesn't properly cut it sometimes. I need some water, man. Oh shit. Can you do this for TikTok? Yeah. You need a sliding window because Divine Color might miss. Yeah, I'm gonna do it is going to be a sliding window. It's gonna be both. What's good, D? Yeah, exactly, Asdi. Yeah. So Asdi, see if you can understand sort of system design, like if you can build the system to build the system, that is what is going to reap the highest reward for us. I realized a bit late this was being streamed. Oh, you're good, man. Hermes with what underlying LLM? So if with Hermes, I'll definitely use Codex. Well, actually, regardless, this entire thing, I will be using Codex. I'll be using like GPT, like as the model to perform these tasks. I think, I'm like 99% sure that's what I'm gonna do. First of all, like the token is going to be way cheaper because of the subsidy, and this is like a high volume tasks. So I'm either gonna use GPT 5.5 or Luna on this shit. Maybe Soul Medium, yeah. So regardless what harness I use to run this shit on, the underlying sub process that performs each of this task, I want it to be coded. Also, like, bro, you can't even generate images in Claude. So definitely I'm using GPT, and there's no need for me to connect like Higgs field or any of that shit when GPT image 2 can perfectly generate you beautiful thumbnails. And then we got new GPT models dropping too, so no. So I would use Fable to build the system, but after the system is built, I will not run the system with Fable. Does that make sense? Chat, by the way, hey, if you're trying to learn how to do any of this stuff, how to use AI at work or as a student or as a founder and business owner, feel free to join my community. I have a private community here where I host weekly calls, and I'm live every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST today, and I can give you personalized help. So, and I have a classroom here for specific videos on what to do at different levels you are. So if you're a student, if you're a business owner, if you're whatever you are, what to do and how to set up your entire memory workspace, which is the most important thing you should be doing no matter who you are. If you have an MCP for video editing, yeah, I mean, there's like so many different AI tools now, but here's the thing, right? It's like, it's all about like how curated your tool is. Cause like I can build this shit myself. So like you're telling me I gotta go pay for another tool that may not even be good for my use case. And I don't know. Like I don't know if I would trust that. Like it would take me the same time. Yeah, like cause if I build it, I know I can make this work. You know what I mean? Like if I use some random fucking bullshit tool that I can't control, they might change overnight. It's like, I don't know. I don't trust it that much. Like I'm not saying not to use tools, but the video editing tools so far I've seen have been somewhat underwhelming. Engineer's way of thinking. I mean, yes and no. It's like, bro, if there's already a thing that can do this for me, yes, give me that shit right now. You know what I mean? But I haven't seen that. Like I haven't seen that, you know? Damn, it's already 5:40. I might have to go to dinner soon. What happened to Agent Kit by OpenAI? Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Thanks for streaming. Hey, no problem, man. By the way, chat, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. All right. Next up is choosing. Oh yeah, the thing we just talked about. So transcribing the video, like this stuff, needs a candidate selection portion. So this is like LM itself during the pass can classify into picking or not picking. Should also have tool to research trending videos in same niche for evidence back sourcing tool. And this maybe need this to be pre-computed every few days, but also highly dependent on the subject. Okay. For example, current clip topic may be missing from the pre-computed clip. Okay. All right, now segment control cutting. Okay, cool. This is very good now. Okay, we have cutting. Now after cutting is done, we need subtitle. Okay, so captioning, putting subtitles. Specific format that Viv already described. Format style that my main editor already made, and also fix words that are wrong. Dictionary to track common words, right? There we go. Captioning should be the easiest part, really. Any additional so I guess effects here, perhaps effects. Most of the time not needed for now. Okay, and maybe use remotion. Then we have exporting. Okay, so exporting here is two parts: horizontal plus vertical. Vertical needs additional title caption burned in on top. Use I have reference. I have reference style. Horizontal is just regular YouTube video. Oh, actually, hold on. YouTube, LinkedIn, 15 minutes max. X for horizontal, and then vertical is Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. All same. Actually, shit, no, hold on. Long form horizontal is actually just horizontal is either full video or max out at 14 minutes for other platform constraints. And vertical is same across all. So IG, TikTok, whatever, YouTube Shorts. Okay, cool. That is the editing video portion. Yeah, this is a big section here, right? And then we have uploading section. Okay, this is quite involved here now. What do you guys say in the chat? I am still alive, man. Okay. Chat is does this shit make sense to y'all? What I'm doing right now? Let me know. Oh shit. Light work, amazing, amazing. Uploading video. Let's go. Uploading. What are the constraints here? Uploading. Actually, let me think about this. Because exporting is similar to the uploading process. So actually, I think the export process should be part of the upload. Because depending on which platform we need to upload to, we only need to render those, right? Or should we just fucking export, like render any of these styles regardless? Epo Maker, yep. Shout out Epo Maker, man. Let me see if I have. Oh, that is outdated. Outdated information, okay? Hey, Nightbot. Chill out, bro. Let me update that. Shout out to Epo Maker, man. They gave me this keyboard. Epo Maker, what is this? TH80 V2. There we go. Yeah, I just updated it directly. Cool. We have updating video. Put some music. Okay, so uploading video is going to be the different platforms here, and yeah, I think this has to go here actually. This has to go here. Export final horizontal version for upload for next step of upload video that can render, that can re-export it for different platforms. Okay, it's gonna be like this: exporting horizontal vertical. Vertical needs, okay, so basically this upload process is ask user which platforms they want to upload to. And this will include YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, X. Anything else? I think that's it. YouTube Shorts, I guess. It's a different thing. Right. Okay. And then, by the way, this is not. I guess this could be a prompt. I guess this is a part of a prompt, Chess Walker. It's like I need to lay out all the workflows we need our agent to be able to do. Okay. And so after we set this up, we have to choose which part we want to prioritize and work on, right? But we need to understand the higher level concept of everything the system does and how it relates to each other, so we can properly design the different parts individually. And we can also do is just put all of this into Fable and have it suggest something as well, and see if it's good enough. So yeah, we have to lay this out first. Ask user which platform they want to upload to: YouTube Short, TikTok, LinkedIn, X. And confirm channels. Okay. Each option should show channel name as well. Okay. And the user picks, right, whatever they want. Exporting after user picked channels. Platforms wanted. Horizontal is either full video or max out at 14 minutes for other platform constraints. Vertical is same across all. Yeah. Okay, this is good. Video description or caption. Short form, make a 1-sentence caption plus hashtags. 3 relevant hashtags, okay? Long form, adhere to existing YouTube description standard, or for LinkedIn X, adhere to brand voice of their specific platform. So we're gonna need a brand voice for each platform. Is this a completely new version of DukeBot? What I'm gonna do, I think, is probably tell Fable that we already have a lot of foundation for all of this, so it can inspire itself from existing stuff. But we want this to be more consistent and more stable system, so it has to work from scratch. It'll be a different repository, and I have some ideas on how to make that happen. So instead of just relying on random prompts, I wanted to spawn subprocess, like a codex subprocess, to actually perform these tasks. So then we don't rely on, let's say, open clause, freaking memory bloat, putting that shit into your prompt, right? And then open clause, looking at some other bullshit. So we just, whatever harness we're gonna use, underlying that harness, it's still going to use codex to perform the actual task itself. And that will give us some more determinism, because so far we tested with a lot of models, and Codex I think is the best. GPT will be the best one for this specific task. So harness can be whatever, but we'll let the sub agents will be Codex sub agents. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Video description caption, long form. Okay, so yeah. By the way, if there's more flows that we've been working on so far that I haven't accounted for here, let me know. Basically, we gotta put all of it in so that we don't have to keep fucking up, repeating ourselves. Cool. And video description caption. Okay, cool. Long form, short form. Okay, good. And then wait, is this everything? Oh shit. Okay, we got generating, idea generation. We got video title generation. We got thumbnail generation, long form, short form. We got evidence-based sourcing, information retrieval. We got video download. We got editing video, transcription, candidate selection, segment containerization, cutting, captioning, effects, export, uploading. What am I missing? Loop back. Analytics loop back, I guess. This is also something I already have, but it's just not fully automated. Analytics loop back. Every week, analyze analytics of existing videos and what is the signal on that can inform us what to do Next, action oriented. Prove our goal of having more people join our community. Let's have it like that. Update school community classroom with the best clips, best relevant clips, so our clients have the best content curated for them. Adhering to existing classroom structure. Is that a thing for YouTube? Yes, we have the analytics API for YouTube. And for TikTok and Instagram, I think it's a bit, I don't have the API, but you can just browser automate and look at the analytics, I think. Second issue we had a while back where Codex was using image 2, but OpenCloud randomly started using. Oh yes, that's like, this will fix that. You know, like if we set the sub agent as Codex, then it will have no choice. Well, not no choice, but it will default to use image 2. And then in the guidelines we have to put like, don't freaking edit the video deterministically with surgical tools. All right, we just gotta tell it specifically not to do that, because it just, I don't know why it just keeps doing that shit, and I have a feeling it's because of OpenClaw. The main tools I need, it's right here, Zorpix. These are the main tools I need, man. It's a lot. I don't know if I'm missing anything. This might be everything, chat. This might be everything. Should we just put this into a Fable right now and fucking start praying? Is this it? This might be it. What's good, Ben? This might actually be it. This might actually be it. The above is the plan, is the requirements I have. Okay, hold on. The above are the requirements I noted down for a content automation system I want to have. The goal of this is to push out content so we can bring people to our private school community, and to have the process of this content creation automated as much as we can, so we can focus on building. Now, we already have a system made previously at this path. However, it isn't optimal, and a lot of the times it either doesn't produce the results we want, or breaks, or sometimes is good or sometimes isn't. It basically is inconsistent. And so still requires a lot of us human effort to edit and pick stuff on our side. I have a main editor and also another person helping out by using my system from Discord, which is connected to my OpenClaw that is connected to this existing system I have. However, I want this to be harness agnostic. So if I want to be able to use this with Hermes, Codex, or Claude regardless. But I think I want the main processes of these workflow to use Codex. So that means we should be spawning sub agents to perform each of these tasks, right? There's a lot going on here. And so we want to separate the context as much as possible, and each agent should be only doing the task it needs. We need to clearly define the inputs and the outputs of each part of these workflows and how that state is maintained throughout the entire process. Now keep in mind, my editor can come in and ask for different parts of the workflow to begin with, as they may already have a video that's, say, edited and that only needs captioning, or maybe only needs a thumbnail generation. So the workflow needs to be flexible and can start from essentially anywhere. Maybe there's some parts of these workflows that are specific that don't need to start from anywhere, but make that judgment call yourself. So remember, the concept and the design pattern here that we want to focus on is separations of concerns through subagents, and these subagents should be spawned through a client, and that client we're going to initially use Codex. Okay, so it's going to be a sub process that is Codex that does a specific task, and so that sub process needs a specific input, which is a set of prompts and guidelines on what it should do. And it could have a system prompt of itself, which is also the input. I imagine we also need certain separate files for example, brand voices or design guidelines for any parts of these sub-agents that are specific to them that we can improve over time. Because as we use the system, there's going to be problems and we're gonna need to fix them, and then the system needs to be able to learn and improve itself. And that shouldn't be a big file where all the guidelines are and that blows the memory. Come up with the initial design for the system and let me know if you have any questions. Here we go. Holy shit. Where did it? Oh God. Did it just remove everything? Guys? Okay, it's back. Okay, no, it's fine. I have that saved. It's in my Whisper. Holy shit. I got scared for a second. Okay. Oh, I think it's because it's like on the left side or some shit, right? Hold on, let me make a new thing here. Okay, there you go. This is the prompt. What's good, Ispray? We're building some shit. Content automation system. What about your memory setup? My memory setup, I don't think this really touches upon my memory setup here. Like, it doesn't really need to like it doesn't really need to know about my client personas, right? Like that, I don't think that's really gonna change anything for the content itself. It can know about my business, like the school community, but even that is like, I don't know. I think that's not the priority. I can't think about anything from the wiki that like it will necessarily help with this. This is like a separate tool in of itself. So I see you did mention Google Drive, which is like actually very important. Integrations, we have Discord, Google Drive, Google Meets, YouTube API, browser automations for uploading for all these platforms. I'll just write it like that. Google Drive is kind of messy, yeah. We also need cleanup structure. Exactly what are temporary files to clean up and when, so our computer isn't bloated. Oh shit. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just like, it's all parts of the content creation workflow essentially. So I mean, this workflow does not need a memory setup, right? This is a procedure, right? So you have your memory, which is shit like you remember, and then you have procedural functions, which is just like stuff you need to like how to do. It's like a skill, right? Skill files, right? Skills and memories are two separate things. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put this in and see what Fable first comes up with us, because yeah, I have to go to dinner soon and I'm pretty tired. Okay, here we go. Here we go, boys. We need to make a new folder for this. Command Shift H, by the way, to go to your user root. And I have this setup, which is just a code folder with my DukeBot, and this is my main outer workspace. And I'm going to make another thing here called Content Automation V2. Let's go. Are y'all ready for this shit? Boom! Another text. Boom! All right, y'all, we're sending this shit, bro. We are sending this beyond, to infinity and beyond, bro. Let's go. I'm at 0% usage right now. So this one prompt, this is probably gonna get us to 50%. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm gonna let this run. Honestly, I think this might take a while, chat. Like, I don't know if we can wait for this shit to finish. Let me put this here for now. By the way, chat, hey, if you're new here, follow the stream. Join my private community if you want to actually learn more about AI and build agents, and for either yourself or big tech, or individually if you want to get a job, or you're a business owner, or if you know, and you should probably make your AI memory workspace. This is the most important thing. Yes, for you to build now. like literally right now, no matter what you do. Okay, is to have your agent improve with you over time, and you need this memory workspace setup, and I have one prompt for that for direct setup, or watch my YouTube videos, which are free. Will you do co-working streams with Nang? I'm down. I don't know if there's enough space in his apartment because it's like a 2-people place and we're gonna be 3. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna see if we can do that. Yeah, we're gonna try to make the Google Drive better. Yeah, there's a lot of things. A lot of things here. This guy, bro. How about you pay me, man, Zorpix? I'll give you the prompt if you pay me. If you join my community, I will give you this prompt. All my sessions start with 90K context because of all the MD memory and e-commerce MCP. Yeah. I mean, it's only bad if it's irrelevant context, right? So you should make sure like what exactly is going on in there. 90K is low-key a lot, man. That's a lot. All right, okay, we got parallel agents here. Absolutely grinding. Parallel readers, extra architecture specs. Okay, so it's looking at the old architecture right now to see if we can reuse stuff from it, and then yeah, we're gonna go from there. 50K is from the MCP. Yeah, you're cooked, bro. What MCP is that? Like, you might want to remove that MCP altogether because, like, I don't even use MCPs. It's so much bloat. Incredible bloat, man. Yes, CLI is the absolute best. Okay? I'm telling you this right now. If you have a choice, always go with CLI. Okay? And then after CLI, probably API is better. Like, if you can create a skill for it, and then your agent can have skill discovery. So API is still better. MCP can still do discovery. Actually, it can do tool discovery. So actually, I don't know why you have 50K context. I feel like your MCP is not well designed, because your MCP server should have tool discovery. You know. So if it doesn't, then that's actually an issue. That is an issue, man. You should look into it. All right, before we go, let me see if we have these automation here for the summary of the Sunday community call. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, absolutely beautiful here. Finished, and yeah, we have the next steps and summary. Very good, very good, very good. Good job, DukeBot. Let me see. Gab redid landing page. Duke went through my website on the call today. We called the main thing that was that there was way too much going on. Yeah, most things deleted. Rewrote the hero too. Let's see it. Oh, okay. We got light mode here. I built a system that stops your business from leaking time. Honestly, this wording here is not my favorite either. Like, from leaking time. Auckland base show. Like, I don't know if this should be the first word either. Like, why is Auckland base the first one? Show me your business. Show me how your business runs day to day, and I'll show you exactly which parts are eating your week and what it would take to make them run themselves. Worst case, you lose 30 minutes and leave with a written report on what to fix. You're sad. Okay, this is good. This is good. I wouldn't put this here. I would just put. You have to put the best case here. Yeah. you can't. You can only put the worst case. You cannot only put the worst case. Yeah. Nicely done. I would remove yours to act on either way and put best case. Don't just mention worst case. Worst case, you die. Alright, man. Sandro here says we're owner verification. I think I answered this in the chat, right? Okay. Drew says this is super helpful, and plus what we discussed in the call. Thanks to our guests on the memory workspace. Sorry, just thought about this question. My bad. I know you just ended the meeting. When I build other projects for, let's say, to put on the CV, I'm currently only familiar with Python. So do you think that's enough to build something tangible and fill minor gaps with AI? Is there some language that I should learn? Like, if Python is not good enough. Right now at uni, I'm taking basically a class where we're focusing on learning DSA. We're learning how to code in C. Yo, imagine learning C in today's climate. That is like, I can't even believe that. This is tough, man. What kind of projects are you trying to build? Do you know? C and C++ are most likely not going to help you unless you're doing really low level stuff like hardware or CPU optimization. Like I fucking like trade if you had a trading firm, maybe like this is like extremely niche. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe C is still helpful if you want to go into hardware, but it's just like you're not gonna build anything with that right now, I think. And plus, yeah, I don't know, depends on your goal, man. It's just, yeah, it depends on your goal. So V2, yeah, this is still working, chat. I don't know, man, this is gonna work for a while. I kind of want to go play some ping pong, chat. And I gotta eat dinner. My Allegra for my girlfriend watching Jungkook right now, man. I'm getting cooked. Hi, I am creating my first startup. Can you take a quick look? Sorry, man. You gotta join my community if you want me to look. I already did a lot of work today, so I'm kind of tired. Wish I could legally set up Stripe. Wait, you can't in the UK? That's crazy. This here needs to say that you can subscribe for free. This here would be good if it also said that they can skip the ad by subscribing. See, if you had the bot in here, I could directly prompt it to make the PR for you. I was telling him to put a fucking Duke bot in here. Like he has a Nang bot, but he doesn't, like, his team doesn't even have this freaking Nangbot thing, like OpenClaw inside of their Discord. But yeah, like Nang is now focused on, you know, AI shit right now, so makes sense. I gotta show them once I'm in LA. Holy 16, bro. I mean, dude, don't worry about it, man. Dude, when I was 16, I was playing League of Legends like fucking 10 hours a day, okay? You never know, man. Like, I'm glad I did that. I think if I didn't play League, if I didn't play League, I wouldn't be streaming right now. You understand? Like, you never know the shit you're doing right now, where it takes you. Just follow your curiosity and your passion. And it's all part of the story, man. Wait, you're Asdi, you're 16? Dead ass. I didn't know you were. Dude, there's no way you're 16 years old, Asdi. You're trolling. I work at 10% productivity. I thought you were like 21 or some shit, like 22. That's crazy. You're 16. Dude, you're doing well, man. If you're 16 years old and you're in here like making these AI generated thumbnails for me, and you're learning like how to do this AI shit, like, dude, you're ahead, bro. No wonder you're like kind of retarded. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, bro. All right. I think I'm a dip right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this shit's not gonna finish. This is probably gonna take like 20 minutes. Okay. Fable, honestly, here is gonna run for like at least 20 minutes. I need to go eat dinner. Look at this. We're at fucking 26%. I would not be surprised if this doesn't even finish before my limit runs out. So this might take another day. Wait, no. Mottos reset Saturday. So I might have to finish this next week. Holy shit. Oh man, this is terrible. Oh no, this is current session. I'm tripping. So this might take like another 4 hours, you know, if this like goes to a limit, and like I can't even fucking anything above 19 is unk. Get the $200 a plan, bro. Maybe, because I only use Fable, man. I don't even use the other shit here. People are growing up with AI. We did not even have internet or cell phones. Yeah. Wait, what? How old are you, Big Juices? Holy unk. He just exposed himself. Start making. Why don't you use Opus 5? Yeah. So this system we're building right now is quite complicated. Fable 5 is still the best model right now, as far as wisdom is. Right. It's like it's very intelligent and also like wise. Like it just like it understands some like like the little details. It's like as a human, like, oh, maybe this is like not that because you have to actually like search. You know, like just some of those details. The other models I feel like are not capable as much as Fable, like as like reasoning like a human. And so I would rather use Fable for like this thing because it's like extremely ambiguous at this step and it's very high level. And after this whole first step, I'd probably stop using Fable and just use other shit because it would just like take too long. Like this just shit like is so slow and costs a lot of money, right? Opus 5 is like, I don't feel like Opus 5 is that bad, like as people are saying, but I don't feel like it's as good as Fable. Have it used this current stream as a test case, and then Viv can compare some of the clips I made with its own output together. Yeah, I'm down. But I mean, this is gonna take a while before it finishes, you know. Like this is not gonna be like a one-shot thing. I have to edit some parts of it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you mean like the clips you made? Okay. Got you. All right. I will tell Viv to take a look at the clips you made. I do not trust Opus 5. Well, it's like a spectrum. Damn, good shit, Chubby. Wait, Chubby, I haven't seen you in my stream before. Are you new from today? Wait, following since April 26, 2025. That's when I was doing Riz content. I do believe at least 20 of those have high publishing potential. Okay. Bet. Ugh. Let me tell her right now. Yo, heads up. How do I invite into this channel? Okay, I told Viv to take a look, and you could reuse stuff. How do you deal with burnout? Honestly, like I had some trouble with that before. Now, like you just gotta like space out the shit you do, you know? Because sometimes like it's just too much. You need your time to have fun. People, like a support system, people you can like trust, friends. You know, like it helps a lot that I have a girlfriend now. Holy shit, 9 years. Yo, Tessie RX. You just might be the GOAT, bro. Holy shit, Tessel. This is your first message. Oh wait, no. This is when your account was created. I thought you were following for 9 years. Like, what the fuck? Have I been streaming for 9 years? All right. What the fuck just happened? Did we just have a? This just said failed. Does this finish? I hit a force updated remote. You are uncommitted local edits. Conflicts with the meaning yours version. Medium mode, okay. We need the thumbnail references. This depends on what the user is asking for. So if they're asking for caption, then yes, it should start from there. But if it starts from make clips off this VOD, right? It gives you the user gives you a long form video, then we should start off with the VOD spine. So I think the first step is determining what is the user asking. And we have to route them properly to the correct skill, the correct agent or sub-agent here. And keep this in mind. The design of this entire system needs to be highly extendable. So it's important to keep track of the inputs defined for the agents, because the design guidelines for these agents should be able to be changed in isolation. And the names of whatever that comes with it, right? Eventually, maybe this is a product that we can let other people use, but we want this to be useful for ourselves first. But still, the design of it has to be extendable and separate things correctly so that tasks are isolated, and the memory, we have to be very careful of memory bloat because this workflow is very long. The chat context can get huge, so we need to separate things as much as possible. I don't think there should be much files or markdowns to be put into prompts here that are more than 200 lines, for example. So perhaps at the beginning, we need this router system, right? Maybe a router agent that understands all these skills that we have access to. And that router agent has to make the choice on what to go for after. So it's kind of like a skill discovery or tool discovery. We need this design. There we go. All right, let's see how many usage we have so far. 32%. Okay, not bad. I'm gonna send this, and I think we're good for today. Thumbnail refs are in Google Drive. That's okay. I'll get them after. I just wanted to set up the structure, you know. Mogged. Hey Pan, I just graduated, had 8 months co-op as a hybrid data analyst scientist. Any tips on advice on general as I start job hunt? For the job hunt right now, I mean, shit, just you have to apply as much as possible. I think the best way is posting yourself online so people already know who you are. It's very hard to apply and just be like an ant, you know, like you're like an ant in the desert of people applying with thousands. Dude, are people applying with agents, right? So you should have an agent applying for your Cloud or Codex should be applying the jobs for you. You shouldn't be applying to them manually anymore. And posting content about yourself, your projects. You just need to really put yourself out there if your goal is to get a job. Yeah. What is Viv's caption thing? I don't know. I think she has a special skill on captioning, so I don't know if that's what the Claude is referring to. This is a $100 plan. Okay, chat. I am dipping. Okay. I gotta go. I got to go. Chat, I love you, and we'll keep you updated on what's the result of this shit. Follow the stream if you're new here. Join the Discord for free community, but I really recommend you to join the official school community. This is where I answer, and I have weekly calls, and I can also have an intro call one-on-one with you. So everything of value, the most value is inside the school community. And the YouTube channel, which is Duke Pan, which I post all the courses and tutorials free there, information and clips. So yeah, chat, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. W Sunday, man, today was a long stream, eh? How long was this? 4 hours. Light work, 4 hours, baby. All right, chat, I'm gonna go eat dinner and play some ping pong for the rest of my weekend before I gotta do more work tomorrow. So, hey, go watch the new video, by the way, chat. Go watch the new video, okay? New video is the best video you can watch right now for memory setups. So, go set up your memory workspace. Hey, shout out to Asdi. Shout out to Chuppy Puppy Bear for the clips. Shout out Kelvin, uneducated blockhead. OG right here. Big Juices. ZX Mordo, Tesso, who else is here? Vin, who else is here? Zorpix, Apollon, what's your rank on League? I missed this message. I was peak Diamond 3, man, but I fell off. Yeah, man, shit. Have a good night, chat. Peace. Peace. Is anyone to raid? I don't think so.
Okay, I'll order. One jasmine hot tea, please.
Nah, I'll get the coconut. I'm ordering.
No, I'm ordering.